All right, what's up, guys? Sorry, I came in a little late on this one. I knew the after shows. I used to do the after shows. I used to fish live, but I've been fishing both Saturday and Sunday. And there's just not enough time. There wasn't enough time. Today we fished from shore. We fished all the way in. It was not. Well, let's just say fall fishing is getting really tough. At least here. And a lot of other places I've been to. It's just that mellow fall. We haven't had any storms here. We haven't had. I haven't really had much of anything that's causing those fish to want to feed up. So, hell, at Pinot, the water even got warmer. So, ooh, says we got three eyes. And I have an update about update about tomorrow. Evidently not filming tomorrow. Evidently Friday and a completely different lake. I'm actually going to go to San Antonio. San Antonio. I haven't got smallies in a long, long time. Yeah. Well, no, it's just funny because I said that because last Sunday when I went live, I forget who it was. They came in. The first comment was, "What the hell are you doing? We're all watching football." Hey, JJ's fishing's in here. Mr. Low Budget is in here. Dad's in here. Yeah, that was kind of why I threw that one up, just because last Sunday, because I was going, I was fishing, and I got to go earlier now because of the time change. He's like, "What the hell are you doing?" We're still watching football. I'm like, "Sorry, not a football guy." Not much of a football guy. Don't really watch much. Used to be a basketball guy, but don't watch that anymore. Well, you'll just have to. It was tough. Let's just say that. Of course, I was finished fishing at Pinot from shore, so you know how shore goes. I think there were uh, probably 10, 15 other people fishing on shore. Hey, JGS came in, Mason Fox. Uh, I don't know. It's actually, well, you can see them in the reflection. It's actually a light strip. I think they're from Costco. It's got a remote and you can change it. You can make them go faster. You can make them blink, or you make them all one color. I mean, you can see they turn from red to green to orange, but it does a good reflection behind me. Kind of keeps it interesting. Got 13 bass this morning. Go Vikings, baby. Oh, Noah's in here now. Where are you at? Where are you at, JJ's fishing? Football doesn't start until tomorrow. Oh, come on. That's why I don't talk sports because everybody always gets all. team oriented. Where can I get those lights? I said, yeah, I already told you. I think they're from Costco. They're from Costco. I said they're like a strip light. Like I said, they have their own remote and all these different. Hey, big worm. Yeah, yeah. It has its own. I had it out here one day. I was trying to change it. I got it to this one. I just left it. But yeah, it's like green, blue, red, pink. You can keep them a constant color. You can make them like go faster. You can make them blink. It's pretty cool. I think this is 3 strips. I think they come in 10-foot strips. Uh, not much film today. Film to show today. Film to show tomorrow. Today. Yesterday. Supposed to film at Nasi tomorrow, but now we're going Friday and we're switching up. We're actually going to San Antonio, which I personally haven't been to in like 10 years. Hey, Backroads and Bass. How's it going? That's for confused. That's why I was asking JJ's fishing where he was from because he said he caught 13 today. I don't know where he is. It's not like that here. Here we're the opposite. Our water actually warmed back up a little bit. We started to get some cold nights. It started to cool down, and now it's at least Pino is like warmed up some. So crazy, crazy that we're in November and the water warmed up. Yes. Working way to get off. Yeah, I said it's around here. It's been tough. I said I haven't really been over the hill. Oh, you're in Los Banos. Huh. That's good. My friend went there today. I'm sure you know him, or you know him from my shows. Ricardo said he was there today. Said he was going there today. I've only been there once. Yeah, upper 80s to 30s to 40. Toughest fall bite I've ever experienced. Well, I said that. I said that. I think I did that in the tips and tricks and that. I said if it's unless there's some storms, some stuff to mix it up in the fall, if it's just a gradual, slow cooling of the water, um, I don't know. It's it's just it can get tough, really tough fishing in the fall when it's supposed to be really good because there's no urgency. There's nothing mixing it up. There's nothing happening. Nothing that's telling them, you know, winters are coming. It's gonna get, we got to feed up now. It's gonna be, at least here in California, we got the spots down here. Oh, you got spotted bass. Yeah, I was expecting to. Like I said, I was expecting to go to Nasi, where there's a lot of spots. But I, I, I go to Nasi every year with my friend for the camping trip. Hey, honey, what's up, wasabi? Um, so yeah, and maybe I can catch my first smallmouth in like 10 years. Said I don't think I've caught a smallmouth. Probably, yeah, it's probably been like 10, 11 years. New channel. What? Yeah. I'm in California. A lot of us on here are California, except for low budget. He's Florida. He's in a good bass. Need your help. Could it be? What can I fix on the TV? Wait, what? I was at my grandpa's house and the TV works, but I get picture but no sound. I don't know. I'm not much of a TV guy. I guess I'm more of a computer, but might be just a setting. Might be just setting. If you go into settings, it might have sound muted or sound on a different thing other than the cable or whatever. Any sweet spots? I mean, I don't know. all my all my sweet spots are all the ones I fish, so don't have any hidden gems or anything. I just fish all the public lakes. No ponds, no press mute on remote. Yeah. Yeah, maybe just some mute buttons on. Yeah, usually if it's sound or something like that, I mean, sound might be set to antenna and picture set to cable. I don't know. First thing to check, just check the settings. just just go to audio under settings and see what it's on, and just like try all of them. It's usually a pretty logical thing. I'm gonna time myself out. I know. Just for the hell of it. Can you? I don't know. I can't do it on here. I said I'm on StreamYard. I'm not on my normal because we've been doing. That's why I keep putting the link in because we've been having panels and that. Panels are fun. Low budget's been coming in. Andre was in. We had Justin in. Tommy K is in the house, guys. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I said I don't have any. I just fish all the normal places around here. I have a. Yeah, it could be a way you have it plugged in. You could have it reversed. I would show him when I'm driving. Well, that'd make it fun. Distracted driving. Let's see if JDS gets a ticket. Always fun. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, back roads. Yeah. Could be the plug. Yeah. Could have accidentally plugged. Who knows? Let's start with setting. Yeah, I don't know. I said around here, I heard, I mean, I guess Los Banos. I said my friend Ricardo, the one that caught that 12 pounder, he was in there today. So I heard the bite there is pretty good. Obviously, if you caught 14 fish, it's doing pretty good. Of course, I haven't fished many of the other lakes over the hill. I've just been going to Pinot, which is since it's cleared, it's gone to crap. But yeah, I need to venture over to I don't know, either Uvis or Chesbro or something. See what's going on over there. But it'll be fun to be able to go to. It'll be fun to be able to go to. I said San Antonio. I said I haven't caught. I've caught the spots. I got spots last year at Lexington, and well, I caught them in July when I went to Nassau. But I haven't caught a smallmouth probably in a decade. So close to probably at least 8 or 9 years. So I think yeah, it'd be fun to get back on that lake. I haven't fished it in a long, long time. And I haven't fished it that much. I think overall I've only fished that lake maybe 15 times, but I got second place in tournaments there, and I always caught a lot of fish. We have smallmouth. Yeah, I used to catch. That's used to. That used to be all I caught at San Antonio. I catch a largemouth every once in a while, but I do high speed cranking with the square bill, and I catch a lot of like good 2.5, like 1.5 to like 2 3/4 pounds smallies. Had a few had a few hooked that were probably around 3, but they all got off. I've got a smallmouth. Yeah, so yeah, we haven't. I mean, they're in a lot of our northern lakes. I think actually, yeah, they're in our northern lakes, and so the Kachuma has them, Lopez has them. Nasi actually has some, but not very many. Spots took over that whole lake. San Antonio has the best around. Next to, I think, Kachuma. There's a lot of them in Lopez, but they're all like a pound and a half. They're at Largemouth Lake. I mean, I don't think I've ever caught a smallmouth in Lopez that was over like a pound and a half. But I've caught a lot of good 4 and 5 pound largemouth out there, which is really weird because it's like a deep rocky lake. But for some reason, the largemouth rule in there, and the largemouth love to eat smallmouth in there. I've had a lot of them try and eat when I have a little smallmouth I'm fighting in, and I'll have a big 7 8 pound largemouth try and eat the fish and my lure. Pound for pound. This is a true pound for pound. They fight harder. Oh yeah, and they don't give up at the boat. You get into the boat, and they're just like, they take it down and they come up, and they take it down, they come up, they take it down, they do that at least like 8 times. It's like, and every time you're like, don't come off, don't come off, don't come off. Yeah, they like to come up and go down, like to come up and go down, like to come up and go down. It's usually like they do it like at least like 5 6 7 8 times before they come up and just like, all right, I'm done. Net me. They fight harder. I think spots fight the hardest. I think spots fight the hardest for the same size fish, and then smallies, and then usually, and then largemouth. That'd be my ranking. Largemouth are the biggest, but I think smallmouth and spots fight harder for comparable size. Comparable size, they definitely fight harder, and they usually don't give up that much. So especially the boat, they just keep going. So we'll see how it goes on Friday. Of course, he wants to get there early. He just I don't know, DRW, he's one of those, he has to get there early. He's not an afternoon, he's not an evening afternoon fisherman at all. Yes, spots are really good fighter. Oh yeah, I said they're the you're like a pound and a half spot and it feels like a 3 pound largemouth. But yeah, so I tried to say, hey, could we maybe go out around like 11 or something? And he said, no, I think we gotta get there early. We gotta get there. We gotta get the early bite. I'm like, all right, guess we gotta go early then. I don't know. I just don't. I don't know. I get tears. Is that cheers because was it cheers because you were leaving evidently? See, we're down to 3. It's funny on my last night of my live, it was 3 all day. Or well, mostly. I had some people come in, and then it just kind of went down to like 3 people for The extension of it. But, time of year, I guess. I don't know. See, the time of year, I'm getting less and less entertaining. It's 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 one of the two. Oh, for the beers. Okay. I said my I'm drinking one. There you go. There you go. Yeah, I said I'm just, I shot a lot of good B-roll. Getting into the B-roll thing now. Since I'm not uploading as much, I might as well start doing what people want. Hey, Jose is in the house. Yeah, figure that out. Start playing with that. I mean, it's a lot of fun to do. I love filming the B-roll and using that little slow-mo camera, and I guess it's just more what people are used to. So I've been playing more and more with it. So that'll get going. Getting ready to do some more vlogs and stuff. I haven't done a vlog in a while. I've done a lot of the tips and tricks about the bites, but I haven't done a vlog. But I have one that I want to do. I have a couple other sort of reaction ones that I want to do. I just saw one today that was kind of. It's the women fishermen. I just saw one and it was just like, I don't know. It was such blatant clickbaity type camera work and everything. Eye candy camera work and that. I'm just kind of like, ah, I really got to start fishing in a freaking G string and have lots of camera angles from behind. or or rent a model co-host or something. Yeah, but evidently here right now, I don't know. I guess on DRW was telling me that there's actually no storms in the forecast. I mean, we're already what, like November 10th, and in the 10-day forecast. Read the merch. Thank you, Jose. Yes, the merch, the merch. I know. See, I've already kind of forgotten about the merch. I mean, I I had fun doing it, and I have some more designs than that. But I figure I have 14 up now. That's enough to keep people occupied for a while. I mean, everybody keeps telling me they're cool designs and they like them, so I'm hoping eventually the desire to own one will come about. And I need to do more of the uh oh yeah, you guys heard that, huh? Yeah. Time for the second. I need to do some more of the cruise shirts. I said I have the corn farts one up and I have the Jessfish one up. It's funny, corn. I have not heard from corn fart since I talked to him last Tuesday during the hangouts. He has not shown up all week. Has not shown up since I, because he's the first one that said, "Where's my crew shirt? I'm waiting for my crew shirt." I made it up, and I haven't seen him for a week. He hasn't come on. He hasn't commented on any videos. I have no idea what happened to him. he just like completely just freaking disappeared. So I don't even think he was supposed to order the limited edition original white sticker one and didn't order it, and I haven't heard from him since. So I wanted to see what he thought of it, and he's he's not there. Um, I mean, Jess Fish saw his. He ordered his shirt. Actually, ordered a sweatshirt and his design. But it's just been, I don't know, said things. And everything too, I haven't heard from Hookem Dano. Remember, Hookem Dano's the one that made the design, the CCB crew with the bass holding the beer. I haven't heard from him in a long time. Don't know what's up. I'm Hook TV. He sort of disappeared. He is gone. I don't know what happened. Teesprings is a cool company. Yeah, and there's actually a lot of like DeFranco, my friend Yak Pack. Uh, yeah, there's a lot of big YouTubers now that use Teespring. It's a great opportunity for, you know, designers and people that don't have the funds to produce tons of stuff and the time to like do the packing and the shipping, and it's a really cool concept. They have a lot of copycats now. I saw a thing that said 20 alternatives to Teesprings, and most of them look kind of cheesy in that. I think Teesprings was kind of the first one that came up with that concept. So, of course, they're going to have a lot of people copy him and trying to create. But it's kind of cool is they have a shipping in Europe and a shipping here. So they can manage and have it cheap shipping whether you're ordering here in the US or if you're ordering in Europe. So that's a really cool thing about it. They can keep their costs down, and they're not shipped from here to go overseas. They're shipped overseas and created overseas. So that's what I like about that company. And they said they did what last year they did $100 million in sales. So that's $100 million in sales. That's a pretty big company. That's a pretty darn big company. A pretty successful company too. Nobody wants to come in, huh? I keep putting it in there. I don't know what happened to low budget. Low budget was in here for a bit. Noah was in here for a bit. I mean, it's kind of cool. A lot of people come in and say, hey, on their way in and out. Yeah, I mean, I'd really like to get to the point. I don't get free samples myself. I have to buy them. So once I get, that one big viral freaking video, then I will order a sample of all my own stuff. But I mean, at least I was able to. We caught some, yeah. There were some fish yesterday in the show. Got some fish. I said the bite is like you don't even understand how Pinno's going. Gotta support America. Businesses. Yeah, is Teespring from here? I don't know if they're from here. I know they have a plant here. I know they have a plant here in the U.S. and they have a plant in Europe. YouTube bag, American flag emoji. Did they? What's that new? I had a new thing like the new stickers, which I guess are calling like custom emojis and that are now called like stickers on YouTube. Like, check out the new YouTube stickers. Give them custom to your you know to your followers and blah blah blah. And I'm like, all right, now they're emojis, but now they call them stickers. I don't. I mean, I just got a thing from YouTube saying, "Oh, check out the new stickers," and I'm like, "The hell's this? What the hell are they fucking talking about?" And it was emojis. Oh yeah, I said it's like 6, 7 foot. People don't believe me. People keep disbelieving me about Pinot when the water goes clear. They're like, "Oh, you just need to fish this. Oh, you just need to fish that. Oh, you just." I'm like, "All right, go ahead." My friend Lucas is out there. He's fished that thing. you, you rebel throwing in the American flag. Nah. No, he said he's gotten skunked. I saw him today, and he got skunked. And he said the last few times out at Pinot, he's gotten skunked. And he's fished that lake. He's been fishing that lake probably for like 4, 5, 6 years. And yeah, he said he's like, sure glad it's not just me. I'm like, yeah, I mean, you have to work for every freaking bite. Jose, how? Big Worm's confused. You got the American flag as an emoji in the chat, evidently. Oh, there you go, my cool lights. That's just me on the porch. That's funny. Jose, how? Should have been like a lot of question marks all the way across. I still got to do that video about all the words you can't type into a chat. They get eliminated right away. I don't remember what live that was, but we went through a lot of them. We went through it like coons with a C and was it cracker with a K? Um, I don't know. We found a whole bunch of them that you actually couldn't type into a chat. They disappeared. They still here though. I don't know. Oh, oh, Rihanna, you were at Pinot for 3 hours? Pizza Man. I took a power cat. Pizza Man came in the house. Anybody wants to make an order? What is it, Pizza Hut now? Anybody wants to make a pizza order? He's in the house. I don't know if you get him exactly for the delivery, but I think he has some promo codes you can throw in the chat. Have any promo codes you can throw in there? do they do they do promo codes for the YouTubers that work for him? Oh my god, yeah. Today was fun. I mean, I went out with went out with Wasabi, who stopped in here for a second earlier. It was a fun day. It was a beautiful day. It was warm. Wasn't much wind. Uh, Cat's hanging out. So really? Dog's got a hold of a cat in the backyard. Oh, that's terrible. See, guys? See, guys, right there in the chat. I'm not going to put Pizza's Man's up because that's kind of scary, but yeah. I tell people over and over. I'm like, I'm like, I've been in Pinot for a long time. Oh, thanks, Jose. We got the merch drop. Rip. No pun. And no, I don't have any promos. Thanks, Jose. Drop the merch. The merch is out. The merch is out. CCB merch. 14 designs. And hey, what you guys too? Uh, oh, I gotta do a video on it. I mean, I can do it here live and tell you guys, but yeah, like you guys, like all the crew stuff I'm doing are coming from the intros, like low budget Chris, the corn farts and all that. You know, and you guys, I'm still doing it. You can still send them to me. The please like, yeah, please like, share, and subscribe to Cynicals Bass. The ones I put in the intro of all my shows. It's still open. You guys can still send me. I mean, you don't have to have a fish. I'm broke till Tuesday. Well, the merch is up. I mean, you can check it out, Jose. Right about here. Well, I don't know. That's not mine, but he's dropping the link. I did it like 3 weeks ago now. 3 weeks ago, and I've added like 10 or 11. What for? Originally, I think I had 7 or 8. I have 14 designs, but I started doing the custom ones for my crew, making a T-shirt with their image that I'm turning into sort of a artwork with their channel name on it, and it says CCB Crew. I gotta go clean up the mess. You gotta go stuff the. Oh God. Gotta go stuff the guts back inside it. That's terrible. I had to have one. This dog's got a hold of my girlfriend's cat. Uh, yeah, yeah. Cat. She lived on like kind of a farm in a little cabin, and yeah, she had her cat, and the cat played with them, and they chased it around for fun. But one day it went a little overboard, and yeah, found the cat dead in the field. So that was not a pretty day. Yeah, go clean up the mess. Doesn't sound like fun. You're heading out too, Jose. All right. I know it is a Sunday. People got things to do. Really kind of relieved I didn't have to that the trip for tomorrow got kind of canceled because I fished Saturday, I fished Sunday. Yeah, filmed yesterday, filmed today. I was gonna film tomorrow. That one was gonna be a lot of traveling, like you know, 2 hours or more to get to the lake. So kind of glad now I have till Friday, and we're gonna hit up a different lake. Maybe get some different species in the mix. Get some smallies on a show. I don't think I've ever done a show where I've got smallies. I don't think I ever filmed one at San Antonio when I was catching all the smallies. Come to think of it, I don't. I don't. Yeah, I have one in one of my old shows in the intro. one I'm holding up and I release. But I don't think I've ever actually done a show where I'm catching smallies in it. So I don't know. Maybe one. I don't know. Of course, he said everybody's something about. Oh yeah, I heard people are catching largemouth in the shallows, but I don't know. To me, Nazi's or San Antonio is much more of a smallie, much more of a smallie lake. I don't know. He might go out there and never heard small bass. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. He's gonna go there and fish for evidently the larger, but I don't know. You gotta go smallie when you go to San Antonio. Much. I think it's a much better smallmouth lake than it is a largemouth lake, and that's usually the way it goes. Usually tournaments are mixed. Somebody might have one largemouth and four smallies. So that's just kind of the way the lake runs. So you might as well fish for what's more prolific. And smallies are so much fun. I mean, that's just like the totally the best way to go in that lake. And I don't know. I know some spots. This guy yelled. Really yelled at the other guy for fishing in docks. Is there only one dock at Los Banos? Is there only the one dock at the launch? I don't think there's any other docks you can fish, are there? I mean, I don't know. I've only been there once. I fished. I did that show with Ash, so I don't know if there's a lot more docks there or not. There's not much area to fish from shore, right? Isn't it just that one little spot right by the launch? There's not much access to the whole rest of the lake, I don't think, from shore. It's more of a boat lake. So I'm gonna keep pasting this. I mean, just for fun. Same through StreamYard. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's kind of what I thought. There's not much to fish in that area. I mean, I need to go there and fish from shore at some point. But I have millions and millions of other lakes I need to go to too. I need I need to take like a $10,000 loan out just so I can advance my fishing lakes and travel and do a bunch of stuff like that. Just to see, you can go to the other part, and there's another one. But a cliffhanger, suspense. I love it. We're all waiting now for the next chat. You can go to the other park, and there is another one, but you should have done like dot 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 dot. To be continued in next chat. Got a lot of fog out here. Look out here. I'll turn this around. Can I turn this around? Oh, I can't turn around on my side. Damn it. I hate that. Funny, I can turn around my camera when I'm in chat, but when I'm the host, I can't turn around my channel on my camera. I can stop my camera. I can mute. I can't turn my camera around. Eh, so it be, so it be. Gotta do what you gotta do. One, but oh, there we go. We got the answer, guys. 2 minutes later. Good cliffhanger. I like that, Jose. That's the way to do it. Waiting, waiting, wait. Harder to fish. Oh, oh, yeah, okay. We get it now. Well, I got to go later. All right, Jose. Okay, now we get it. Now we got the whole chat. Ugh. I don't know. It's fun, but I don't know. I'm gonna start just. Well, I guess I'm gonna start doing my regular lives because I come in and do the chats, and most people just. I don't know. Maybe JDS will come back in. He said, what did he say? Way up here. Maybe when he got home, um, he would come in. I don't know. Low budget was on here. He kind of hung out for a bit. Yeah, I said the fishing slow. Wow, really? What the hell? The hell? It 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 dropped a saying had nobody in here. Everybody left me. Wow. All right. I don't know if that's true. StreamYard kind of plays around a bit, but that's just kind of interesting that suddenly it went to to say nobody was in here. Oh, it says one now. I try. I try. I done try. Yeah, it now says that actually nobody's well, one person. Huh. Interesting. Can I join my own chat? Never clicked on my own link. Hmm. Join my own chat, be talking to myself. I don't know if that'll work, but I could try it. Might be a lot of fun. Wow, where the hell? Hmm. It's getting weird on here lately. It's like not a lot of people around. Or I'm just not a grow stream. So people maybe I need to just sleep for a while. Like maybe I'll bring people in. Like, oh yeah, we want to watch somebody like that's falling asleep. It's a new thing on it's a new thing on lives. Watching people that have fallen asleep. Come watch us sleep. Who else is in here? We have a couple people that said they've come in here. That's funny. I never thought I would. I just never really thought I'd be the person that would be struggling to get people to come in. But I guess 50 minutes is all people want of me. We can handle you for like about an hour. Man, we get tired. I want Bernie back. I miss Bernie. Bernie's seats right over there. But he went away. I gotta go find him. He's like packed up. He's packed away somewhere in boxes. So, of the two people in here, anybody have plans to go fishing or have some fun or anything going on? I mean, chat's open. You can leave a comment if you want. I know StreamYards is a little bit delayed, but you guys can come on in and talk if you want. No, all right. Oh, it says I have 3 people now. Wow, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Almost 3,000 subscribers, and everybody wants to come in and talk. We have another night of low hanging fog. I wish I could turn this freaking camera around. Wish I could show you guys how pea soup it is out here. Really, really pea soup. Hey, everybody. Let's go. Let's grow. I don't, I, check out everybody else in the chat. Oh, wait, chestnut moving. That's not good. Come on, there's 2 people out here. How come nobody's like, let me know who you are? I'm dying here. I'm like a comedian on stage that's getting no laughs. None at all. Maybe I just need to play like music or something. Mm-hmm. All right, I'm just gonna like hang out, I guess. I mean, it's it's really hard to hang out and try to keep something going when like just nobody is here. Just sort of, I don't know. Ugh. Oh, down to one. Yeah. All right. I'm losing people. I, I didn't have anybody and I'm losing everybody. That's really fun. Really fun to to lose people that aren't really here. I feel like, God, what the hell's happening? It's all going downhill. 13 years on YouTube and nobody wants to talk to me. Nobody wants to ask questions. Anything. It'd be advisable. About time I got to hook up my freaking battery though. Got to kind of. I'm almost down to 15%, so I'm gonna have to plug it on in. Get the AC going. This is like extremely entertaining, even on my end. It's like, it's like, it's like, why do I even do this shit anymore? Yeah, I'll be right back. I gotta plug in my phone. I gotta plug in my phone. My battery's almost dead. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now I can talk to myself for another. I can talk to myself for another couple hours, and I'm good to go. Yeah, it was kind of a tough day today. Kind of a tough day. Didn't know where to pick up my friend to go fishing. He wasn't emailing me. I had to go find him. Was supposed to give a couple kids some stickers. Um, got the stickers, of course. Told myself forever to ever to get the stickers. Forgot the stickers. Left the house. Had to come back, get the stickers. Whenever you get stickers, or whenever you tell yourself to do something, do it then. Because I'm like, oh, I'll just do it before I go. And no, I left the house and I forgot to put them in the car. So I was just kind of like, Jesus, what the hell? Told myself forever and ever to grab them, and I totally forgot them. Terrible, terrible. Well, this is really great, guys. I don't know who the hell the two people are that are hanging out, but um, nobody's chatting. nobody's nobody's responding. This is this is like this is definitely the definition of like um, having a really bad stand-up comedy night. When you have a couple people in here and 15 minutes of no comments. All right, I'm back. Sorry. Had to take a self moment. Had to take some me time and reflect. Still nobody. Why? I mean, I really don't understand why there's people in here that won't even comment to me. I mean, am I am I that entertaining when nobody talks to me? I could tell some jokes. I could read some stories. Maybe I could just, read some stories to you guys. There's some Jay Leno headlines. Those are really sort of funny. What the hell's going on my street? I have no idea. I have no idea who's in here. Why the fuck are you in here? Nobody's responding to me. This is just freaking stupid. Oh, somebody else came in. I mean, if you're here, guys are here. I keep putting in a link. Somebody want to join? I mean, I don't need hours. I'm already monetized. I'm just I'm just not on here to like gain hours. Kind of want to have a I don't care. I don't care. What, are you here? You're here. I'm just lonely on my porch, right to bear. Right to bear. Hello. Your audio's not working. I got you in here. I done got you in here. I don't hear you though. There's like nothing going on. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Hello, check, 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 check.
I can hear you now.
Well, probably not well, right?
Yeah, you're in the background. You're really low.
click back on this thing.
That sounds like sounds like it sounds like a pretty bad audio there. Really bad audio. The other one was better. I could hear you. I'm not hearing anything. I'm not hearing anything. I'm just hearing static. Ain't working. Ain't working. I can't hear you. It's all just static. I can't hear you at all. No, I'm just... Go back to the other one. Go back to the other one. I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Check one.
Oh, there we
Whoa,
go.
maybe too loud.
That's a little better. The other one was
Go with that. Hold on.
It was
Click
like
over to this. That should shut off the speakers.
The other one was like you were gargling. It was like...
Say something so I can try to see if I hear you.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
I can't hear you. What did I do?
I don't know.
I need to unplug things. I'm going to unplug this and I'm going to unplug that. Okay.
The experimental panel.
Do that.
We're going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to see what happens.
Okay, say something.
Hello.
Why can't I hear you? What did I do?
I'm talking.
Very odd. Very, very odd.
I can hear you.
I muted.
Why am I saying that?
Hold on.
I need sign language.
Okay, now I'm going to...
Hello, hello.
I'm being very quiet. Something is weird.
Hello, hello.
There's a camera, microphone. I'm not worried about the camera. I'm not going to go on camera, but I'm not trying to get the audio. But I got the mic working, but my output audio is tweaked.
You can't hear me though.
I'll be right back.
Yes, go out and come back in. That usually works with StreamYard. Maybe you'll come back in, guys. Hopefully, maybe we'll get it rolling here. So the link's right there if anybody wants to come in. We have some more people in here now. Right to Bear's in here. Wait, was in here. He disappeared. But we're getting some more people. I'm assuming football's ending right about now. Maybe, hopefully. I know that was the issue last Sunday. Brian Cap. Where's the fish? Where are the fish? I need to be sure I can hear you on StreamYard. Yeah, I know. Hey, Brandon. Where the fish? Well, there's not much fishing going on right now. Not much fishing going on at the moment. Filmed today. Filmed the show today. Supposed to film tomorrow. Not gonna be filmed tomorrow. DWR. We're gonna go out on Friday. I'm actually venture all the way down like 2 hours south and hopefully film a show at San Antonio, get some smallies. If not, just film a show I haven't fished, film a show at a lake I haven't fished in like 10 years. So we'll see how that one goes. And, well, we had Right to Bear in here, but he was having issues. He couldn't hear me. Got to the point we could hear him, but he could not hear me. So we're just kicking it right now, waiting for him to come back in. I mean, anybody else can join too. I mean, we have 5 people in here. Links right above Right to Bears. I don't know. Really weird because I started panels and I got a lot of people coming on. Okay, I have no idea what you. Yeah, I know. I started panels and I had we had 6 people all the time, and now suddenly I don't know. I come in and do panels, and it's just really hard to get anybody to come into the panel. So I don't know. I might just bail on panels. I mean, he'll figure it out. Yeah, Reggie Bear's gonna figure it out. He'll be back. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it was something people wanted from me, like to do panels. You figured out panels, and we had a lot of ideas for panels and things to do with panels, and I don't know. It seems like nobody wants to come on and do panels anymore. So I just love the idea. I love the conversation, the talking. We've gotten into tons of conversations about all kinds of stuff, fishing and everything else. But yeah, I don't know. I said if it's stuff I experiment with. If it doesn't go well, I'll just shut it down. I mean, I don't need to do it. I just do it because it's fun and people wanted it. But I could just easily just go on, easily just do my fun regular nights where I'm just live fishing and live Tuesday night hangouts and live, you know, that sort of stuff. But I mean, I thought it was a cool concept. I thought people really liked it, but evidently, I mean, I don't know. A lot of people, for some reason, have issues coming out here to StreamYard. And like Right to Bear, I mean, I'd love to have him up here and everything, but he said he can't hear me. He's having audio issues. So um, hopefully he'll be back. Hopefully he'll figure it out. Hopefully he'll come on and we'll have some great conversations for you guys. But at the moment, we're just in limbo. Not many people are. Well, we got 4 people. Saw that Brandon Cap was in here. He came in. Oh, Right to Bear's back. Hopefully, he has the issue fixed.
Okay.
Hey, Noah came back in.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. Hello. Hello. Can you hear me? I can hear me. Well,
Can I
Noah's
hear?
back.
Oh, wait. I think
Noah's
I'm.
back.
I can hear you on StreamYard now.
All right.
Okay, apparently, yeah, yeah. A little restart and unplugging some things works. The computer got confused. I've been unplugging and plugging things in and haven't restarted for quite a while. So I guess that helped. How the heck are you, Mister Scott? There, what's going on?
I don't know.
You don't know what's going on?
I don't.
I,
Yeah, no.
okay, I'm with you, man. I know the feeling.
Yeah, I don't know. I started these panels and stuff, and I had a lot of people coming in. That now all of a sudden I do panels and like nobody comes. So it's kind of like I don't know if it's a change season or I'm just not entertaining anymore, or
You're always entertaining, dude.
yeah,
At the
Noah's in here, Noah man's there.
at the very least, man, you're real.
Yeah,
You're not turning you like stupid, dumb, fake stuff. I unsubscribed to some folks today. Went through my big list and unsubscribed from some old stuff I just don't watch, but maybe a couple of recent ones.
yeah,
I
no, it's just
figure
been really weird. I mean, I'll have people come in, it'll get up to
I'll
like
just
9,
leave it at
10.
that.
It'll get up to 9, 10, 11, 12 people and that, and all of a sudden it goes down to like 2 or 3. And it just,
I hope it's not me. I mean, I'm
no, I
not
don't
really
think,
I'm not
I don't
really
know
a
what
little
it,
cichlid. I mean,
I don't know what it is. It just
should I change that thing? Can I do it now?
changed what? Oh,
The
you're cichlid. Hey, you're
Yeah,
cichlid.
it's all
That's
good.
cool.
No, that's a real cichlid. He's in my fish tank. He was supposed to get a bigger fish tank, but
Your cichlid looks
something
sick.
happened. No, he doesn't. He looks
No,
awesome, dude.
no, sick. Like sick. Like
Oh,
awesome. Sick.
I
It's
gotcha.
late when you go on, lol. How
No,
are you
he
guys?
doesn't. He's a badass little dude. Actually, he wants a bigger tank though. He's in a small tank. Little buddy
Yeah,
needs
I
room.
like what
He
Noah
needs
said.
more room to exercise. Actually,
I like what Noah said. It's always late when you go on. It's almost midnight here. but but I go on fishing at 4 and 5. And that's kind of been the same sort of deal lately.
why is the light on for my built-in cam? Wait, is that what I set? Yeah, I said. I guess it is that one. That's okay.
The cichlid looks, but it's with a C, not an S. But other than that, no, you're
It's a
right.
CHIL sick CHICLID sick lid.
But he has a sick lit.
Oh, a sicklet. Yeah, well, I wouldn't lick the fish, but I might lick something else.
This is
Yeah,
this is when I start
funny,
work.
funny.
Oh, well,
Okay,
no, no,
as long
you
as
were
it's
in here.
clean. All right, enough of that. I found some cool info, dude.
About
Like
what?
really interesting something, but I honestly, I'm not going to talk about it here. I'm just gonna leave it. Like if I see you in person, I'll tell you.
All right,
I found it very interesting. Well, it was cool, cool stuff though. Just like
cool.
kind of interesting. But no, here is not the place to even talk about it. But I found some very interesting info. I was like, holy shit,
Wow.
really? That's wow, crazy. But I'll leave it at that and keep you guessing.
Sounds good.
Yeah, but like I say, I don't even want to hint to anything I'm talking about.
Wow. Put it
It's
in the private chat.
yeah. I don't even know if I want to do it there. Do you see the private chat?
I don't know. I just know there's this thing on the
Either
private.
way, either way, I don't even think I want to put it there, man. This is like it's like holy shit kind of thing.
All right.
How was? Did you go
What is-
fishing today? Let's just ignore all what I just said. Did you go to fishing today?
Yeah, I filmed shows there.
How was it? Uh, oh, the fish decided to take a break, huh?
Like
That's usually what that means.
How did you tell?
Where did they go?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
What are they
No,
doing? Are
yeah,
they even here?
it's gonna be an exciting show.
Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, you know that
Yeah.
last show that you did? What the heck was it? It was the last one that I watched from a couple of days ago. He went out with I don't know his
DRW.
name. Is it
DRW.
DRW? Okay, that's the guy with the boat, right?
Yeah.
And it was the second time you went out, I think, or third.
Third.
I don't know if I missed a video, but it was the last one that I watched, frankly. And I did when I watched it. I have to admit, man, I think you were talking about it. Was that last night? It really was pretty badass, dude. If you were doing all the filming that was in the intro and all that stuff, I was like, wow, that's some pro Joe looking stuff, man.
Yeah.
He had
You
like
know,
it looked like he had the camera like hanging the camera down by the side of the boat for a little while and some other little things.
I know, but
Had some cool like kind of slowed things down. Had a little
see,
dramatic effect to it that I thought actually was really cool. A little different from some recent stuff, and I'm like,
right,
yeah,
but
that's what you
yeah.
need to start doing, man. I'm like, that's cool.
I know, but that's kind of funny because that's the thing that everybody else always does that I've said I don't want to do. I've always been able to do it and I know how to do it, but I just didn't like the fact that everything is done that way. But it's called the B roll with the music and all that. And
What
and yes, I'm trying to do it differently and trying to make it more, like you said, dramatic. And
I didn't think it was. I didn't think it was just like copying anybody else, frankly. I'm
okay,
like, okay,
well,
that's got your own style or something different going
yeah,
on here.
yeah, exactly. I mean,
I mean, you could call it similar, but it's not like you're copying anybody. I didn't think
yeah,
it was anything like
it's
that, man.
yeah,
But,
it's my version of what they do, which I think is a little more cinematic and a little more upper movie sort of with the music that I use. But see, the thing was when I
well,
first did it,
the music in the footage I thought worked really well, and it seemed to me
right?
that you did a little some kind of slow mo thing, a little bit, not like super slow mo,
Yeah, no,
but a
it's I
little
shoot.
bit, kind of like that.
Yeah,
You just
yeah,
slow it down a
shooting
little
that
bit.
camera. It's four times I shoot it. It shoots straight to it. But yeah, it was when I used to do that, and I used to put that sort of stuff in. It was back when I had a lot of younger kids and everybody else watching, and it was just I don't know. But I realized, hey, you know, my average age group is 25 to 55. So
I'm in there.
yeah,
I mean,
so
heck, I'm like 26, so
yeah, so yeah, I noticed that.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Don't I look like it?
yeah.
Yeah,
So no, I mean,
yeah,
you know me. You know I'm a movie guy. You know I watch those movies. I love intros. I love cuts. I love
yeah.
the
You definitely told me that before, man. That like
yeah,
that. It's almost your favorite part of films.
yeah, the intros, the outros, and all that. But I also love the within a movie what's considered a B roll when there's like a scene that's clips with music and all, almost like a music video, but kind of thing. And yeah, so yeah, that's what I did in that one. And I filmed it the same way with the one I did with Andre on Saturday, and we kind of filmed the same way with the one I did today with Lonnie on our. But this time it was on the way to the lake, not because we were on shore. So, but yeah, I mean, I've always
Cool.
been able to do that. I've just always sort of like I don't know. I've just always I don't know. I've been an idiot, want to resist it, and say, but it's really,
I wouldn't call yourself an idiot, dude. It's like if you want to do something like totally different, and you've been maybe thinking, "Oh, I don't want to do that kind of." If you have that kind of attitude, I don't want to do it that style. I could do it better doing it this way.
Right,
But
what?
but you basically did something maybe that's similar to what's going on, and you kind
But
of
I
prove
did it.
like, yeah, look, this is pretty easy for me to do.
It is right.
I don't know if you had to spend a whole crap load of extra time editing to get that done, or if it's
No,
just the way you film with camera settings or whatever. But it's right
no,
up
that
there as far as I'm concerned. I've seen stuff on Amazon, like Amazon Prime movies or documentaries or even movies.
right.
What you did was way better than some of the movies that I see getting on Amazon. But I
Thank
watch
you.
cheesy, really cheesy B flick, like horror flicks too.
No,
But there was a certain amount of quality into that last video I watched that was
okay.
no doubt noticeable. It's like, oh wow,
Noticeable, yeah.
that's pretty damn cool. I like that. I really noticed it, man. So pat yourself on the back, man. You
No,
did a good job on that.
I'm thanking you for noticing,
Yeah, I totally did.
and yeah, and even Andre did, a lot of other people, and yeah, no, I don't know, I just kind of finally said, you know what, fuck, I can do what everybody else does, and I can do it my own style and make it more cinematic and dramatic, and so that's what I did in the filming of that, and the music of that.
Well, it worked. I guarantee it worked, man.
Yeah, I just got to stay on that. I got to stay on that sort of push. That sort of. I mean, it all started back when I started with going with what 2 3 weeks ago, a month ago, whatever. When I started going with Lonnie, we started filming. And even with Chris, that one time we drove to the lake, and I shot all the B-roll of the drive and everything. And I added music to it. That's where it sort of started. That whole sort of. And yeah, I was just now. I mean, I need my intros. I mean, you got to admit, my intros to my conditions for the day have always been like consistent and really kind of cool. But then it was all just kind of fishing after that, and then music in the outro with the soul music maybe and all that. So yeah, now I kind of have kind of learned how to do the intro, then the thing, and then a little bit of intro and music again with that cinematic drama, really cool look, and then fishing again, and then with that one I had really, I mean, I was really impressed with that shot of when I just set that camera on the tailgate and him with the boat and coming up and putting it, me locking it, and then
Yeah,
me
that was a pretty cool one.
yeah, and I don't know, I didn't even think about it because I just set it there and let it run, and I didn't even think about putting myself like the image of me locking it and the image of me cranking it, and it's like I just wanted the cool shot of the boat coming out of the trailer, but then I just let it run, and then, I don't know, it all just I'm like, wow, okay, well that I'm glad I let it run because that's kind of cool to see me like hooking on and then see me like cranking it up. And it was all accidental footage that I did not mean. I just thought it was going to be showing him in the boat and then him coming up, and then I was going to cut to
Can I give you a little brief comment?
sure.
Oh, that was weird. I was watching the YouTube and seeing a delay, but not hearing it. That's weird. Yeah, don't take this the wrong way. You don't drive trucks with like gear shifters on the steering column much, do you? At least lately.
Well, yeah, yeah, oh yeah. You mean the way like putting it up, like
Yeah, I could.
cranking the
Yeah,
drive?
it's like I don't know. It just seems like okay, wait a minute. I got to do this. Not like you didn't know what the heck you were doing, but
Yeah.
you could just sort of tell like, oh, you probably don't drive a truck like that every day.
Well, not only that, in the beginning, like it was a manual roll up. I was like, I put it in the video because I was like, how the hell do you roll up the window? I mean, how?
I I have to admit, man, I will actually I did notice that, and you know when I saw that, I was like, that is awesome. I have thought about power windows and the fact that it's hard to get anything these days without power windows.
Well, yeah, that was the thing.
Now,
I was in
granted,
there.
there's a little electric motor. It basically does a thing as you cranking up the window. But I've
I
always
know.
thought, what if you got stuck somewhere and your battery died and you wanted to either roll up or roll down your
Yeah, but like I
window?
said, that was the weirdest
I've
thing.
always and always will prefer manual roll up and roll down windows in
I know,
cars.
and that was just
It's
it.
a safer thing if your battery dies or something
Well, see,
catastrophic might be happening and you can't roll down the window to get out of the car.
all
It's
them
like
towns in here,
there's a good
I
chance that if you have
sorry,
a front end collision and something gets effed up with the electrical system and cuts off the ability to roll down a window and maybe a fire is
well,
starting
no, but
and you want to get out of there quick but the door is jammed, but if you can manually roll down your window and jump out of the window,
no, but the funny thing
it
is,
might, you never know. See
well,
where,
see, the funny thing is,
see
I
my
put
point?
on no, but I put on that part.
They're more reliable, is what I'm saying, and they're a hell of a lot cheaper to replace too if it goes
Well,
bad.
but see, the reality is in the original footage, there's me going, "How the hell do you roll up the window?" And then I cut to, "Oh, it's manual. I'm rolling it up." But in
Yeah,
between it, I'm like, I'm hitting the lock button, I'm hitting the unlock button, I'm like looking around for buttons and things to roll it up, and I'm
yeah.
talking to myself, going, "What the fuck? Like, where? I see the lock, but I see." All that was cut out of the footage because I jumped to me going, "Oh, it's manual," and rolling it up. But in between that, I'm just
It,
like, I'm just so confused, going, and I'm looking at the other door, and I'm like,
it's like, oh,
what the?
wait a minute. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
I'm
It's
looking
like,
at the center
man, this is
console.
cool.
Yeah, I'm
It's
like
almost
looking.
nostalgic and fun to roll it up or roll it down.
Yeah, but there's like a minute section between when I go, "How the hell do you roll the window?" and then I cut it to, "Oh, it's manual," and I roll it up. But there's a minute in there where if you watch me,
You're really going, what the hell?
yeah, I have the camera and I'm like, I'm looking all around the cab. I'm like looking in the middle center console. I'm like looking at the other one. I'm like, what the hell? Like, how the hell do I roll up this way? And then all of a
It's
sudden I go,
definitely not common.
oh, it's manual. I haven't seen one of those in a while.
I
So
will say
I cut out that little part.
a couple of years ago, one of my neighbors, he had a problem. He had an old Dodge truck, and the thing like, damn engine like blew a head gasket bad. Cool truck though, I have to admit. It's one of those old, the mid-sized Dodge Dakotas from probably like early '90s or something, and they put V8s in them, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
But they did have some issues that were they're just prone to that anyway. And yeah, his engine basically blew up. I mean, not like shattered like a grenade or anything, but popped a head gas or whatever. I mean, the thing was pretty much toast. So they came and picked it up, but when he replaced it, he ended up getting a Jeep. Probably not the best decision considering current Jeeps these days. I
Well,
mean, the
Andre has
Wrangler,
a Jeep.
Well, yeah, I saw a picture of, I saw a little brief video of a really badass Jeep that he has. I don't know what year it is, but modern Jeeps, they're probably not the greatest quality. They'll be fine for a few years if you buy them, but after Fiat and all that stuff got involved with Chrysler, not to get into it, but bottom line, this dude got one of these like Jeeps. That's a smaller one. I don't know the model,
I'm gonna mention it.
but
I was like,
but the the dude was kind of on the budget, and he gave me a ride one time because he was a neighbor and we're leaving, going down to the store or something, and I got in there and I was like, oh wow, dude, you have manual windows. This is awesome.
yeah,
I was totally stoked that I had no idea they even offered it. But apparently, like some of them, I
yeah.
guess the base
His
model,
truck's new.
you can still get
Yeah, his truck is
like
new.
manual windows, man.
Yeah, it's a new truck.
I highly encourage people to just stick with
Yeah,
manual roll up windows. It's not that hard to roll up and down.
but I
You
mean,
might
I
even
don't
be
know.
able to do it faster than with the electric windows, man. Plus,
Yeah,
it's like
but
crap load cheaper in the long run if you ever have to replace it.
but thank you so much for saying it about
Oh,
that
you're
video.
welcome, dude.
Well, I mean, it originally started with, and I've been doing it for like about a year with the slow mo dramatic release or the dramatic slow mo release with using that camera with the music to,
Oh, it
uh,
looks awesome too.
yeah, when I released the fish, that's kind of the concept of what I took to that slow mo.
I always feel really good about the fish when he gets released in the slow mo. It's like, look at this guy. Look at what a good job we're doing as anglers and
Yeah,
putting the fish back in the water. And you see it dramatically going back in there and swimming away.
yeah.
It, yeah, it
I
really is kind
really,
of cool.
but I
You feel
really
like,
do
yeah,
think
it's
that.
okay to like catch fish and let them go. They do
Really,
fine.
I really do think that video within itself as a, I mean, I don't know, as a clip of videos because I have over 1,000 of that, but I think that one does stand alone as far as something that I'm going to keep doing as far as taking it to that point with,
I would highly encourage it
yeah,
just
yeah,
because it's just cooler looking.
yeah. And I've
I
noticed
mean,
too,
I mean, no, that's a generic way of saying it. It's cooler
well,
looking.
no,
Yeah.
but
Well, what the hell does that mean? It means that it looks more professional doing some of
right.
that stuff.
And
That's what
that,
I'm saying.
and yeah, and the weirdest thing is, it's something I've been able to do for the last 13 years I've been on YouTube, and I've created that sort of stuff back in the 80s when I was VHS to VHS, that sort of, but I've just never, I've always, I don't know, I'm just a freaking hardhead asshole that doesn't want to do it because that's like the trend thing. So, but like you said, you found it not like whatever else. It was more cinematic and movie sort of oriented.
Yeah. And one thing you just said, one I'll agree with. Hard headed, definitely. I am too.
Yeah.
Asshole, not necessarily. We're all assholes in certain
Yeah.
circumstances, but
Yeah.
in general, you don't come off as like a total asshole kind of dude. I don't
But
think.
see, the reality is I've had that camera for 2 years, or like almost 3 years, and I could have done that sort of incorporate that sort of dramatic slow mo sort of music roll stuff into it, but I don't know. I just hated everybody. To, oh, you need to do more B-roll. You need to do more. I'm like, no, I don't. I'm like educating people. I'm showing myself catching fish. I'm showing you how to do it. But you're right. Like if I want to make it, if I want to make it more cinematic and more dramatic within the shows and keep people more entertained, that's what I need to do. But what I really like is you and Andre and everybody else says you did it in a different way.
Yeah, yeah. There was just yeah. It was noticeable. It's like, whoa, this is a little bit different
But you've, I mean,
in
you've
in,
watched,
in the in the better way.
yeah, but you've watched other ones where they do the music and the B-roll and all the other stuff. So, but mine was done.
Were you using the same cameras?
Yeah, I've had that same camera I used for the dramatic slow mo release. That
Okay.
little that little But yeah, like I said, but I don't know. I just thought I was trying to be too young and hip, and that's not me. Obviously, I'm 53 years old, but I'm trying to
Yeah,
create things. You know,
you're not necessarily young and hip anymore at that
yeah,
age.
I'm
You
looking at the
can
way
be if you want to be.
right, but I'm looking at John B and all these other people that are like 22, 23, 24, and adding the more like cooler B-roll music, and I'm like
And I don't
found
know
their
their
music.
background or where they come from, but it seems like they might have a little help, and I'll just leave it at that.
Well, I mean, most of them now, like John B, all the bigger ones, they have somebody that does their filming, does editing. I mean, they still like handhold their when they're talking to camera and that type of stuff, but they have the third person, they have somebody else filming it and all that. When it's away from them and it's them in the image, but those guys do all their editing and
Okay,
add
all
all
right.
the music, and everything. I mean, they actually have an employee that follows them around and does filming and captures all that stuff.
But they don't.
But
They're not hiring an editor to do that stuff afterwards.
no, that's what they are.
Okay, so those guys are actually doing the editing, even though they have
Yeah,
three
they're
other people filming or whatever.
yeah. I mean, they still edit a few of their videos themselves,
Okay.
and certain if they go into the woods or something, they'll do it. But a lot of their more higher end stuff, they have somebody that travels with them, films it,
Yeah.
does the editing for them, does all the music, all the other stuff. Yeah,
Well, I
they've
have
all
to admit, I
done.
mean, my limited experience with trying to do any kind of video editing stuff is like there's definitely a learning curve, and it's not the easiest thing to get proficient at. I mean, you have to spend some time with those things and get used to whatever software you choose, and kind of like
Right,
pick one and dial it in, get really used to it, so you can
right,
just like do it like it's not a big deal. If you can do it quick and you know what you're doing, it's not that
yeah.
bad probably.
And
But
the,
if you're
and the,
kind of
I
like,
mean,
I don't even know how to use this software and just kind of trying to figure it out, it takes a while for sure.
yeah. But here's the weirdest thing with that video. I actually set it up and timed it to another song. I mean, I actually put on the clips, all the cuts to cut to a different song I put under it. And I'm like, yeah, I've used that song quite a bit, and I don't know. And then I went back into my music. I had the one that was from some other video, and that the one that's now on that video, and I plugged it in and I let it play. And for some reason, all the cuts were almost better to the one that I didn't even plan the cuts with within. I mean, it was just weird. Like that whole shot, like when I was first, there's a shot of the pee hole next to the boat, and there's a shot where I come up next to the engine into the sun, and then he goes to a shot where I come around and he's the graph, and all of a sudden it goes to that like different type of music, like it's synthesized like violin or something, and that was like all of a sudden I'm like, I this looks great now, but I think I've used that song over and over, so let me plug this one in and kind of see how it feels
Oh
cinematic
yeah,
with this under it. Also, they put
music can
under
make
it.
all the difference in
Yeah,
video.
and suddenly I went, "Oh God, I'm sticking with this one." I'm like, that made such a difference when I watched it compare. But I spent
Yeah.
the time editing it and cutting it and moving it like a second or something, everything to hit the beats and everything. It was a totally different song. And then I slid that one under and I watched it and I was just like, wow. I mean, this this And I don't know if I would have put that original song, the song that's on it now in the video, on it first, I might have picked totally different clip to go with it.
Yeah.
But when I mean, it was just
Well, you know,
like
if you were doing one of those little cheesy horror flicks, all you have to do is have like bad actors doing whatever they're gonna do,
I know.
and all you have to do is have like something that makes tension and makes it feel scary, and it's just background sound more than anything,
Well, I
not really
well,
a song. But that's all it takes. That's why a lot of movies that are supposed to be suspenseful, action, crime adventures, almost every scene has some kind of
right,
background, like music, and it
yeah,
increases the tension. But if you took that completely out of there and it was a silent scene, it would be like completely boring. It would not. I
right.
mean, you would not have the same feeling of, oh my
And
God, something's going on. This is serious.
no, but I'm really good at that. I've always been really good at that. Is using the emotion of a song or the feeling of a song and everything, and adding clips to it. Because if you actually watch that clip of us going out and the shot over the thing, the water and that, you watch that without any music. It's like, but the right, like you said, the right music under it just makes it like come alive. And that's what I'm really good
Absolutely.
at. And that's what I've really never done in my actual fishing videos is incorporate that into them during the length of the video from the conditions to the end. I've never really added that sort of dramatic effect in between. Usually it was like conditions and that was all just clips and fishing all the way till the end. So now I'm starting to,
Yeah.
and it helps too because of it. If there's not many fish caught, it keeps you more entertained, everything else, and I can go straight to a fish after that music thing instead of that that 1 minute section where I'm trying to use conversation and me talking, going, "Oh, we should go try here, or we should try this bait, or we should do." So it allows me to skip all that kind of bullshit and
Yeah, I hear you. You know,
get back into fishing video.
few movies can actually eliminate essentially a soundtrack. The only one that comes to my mind where I've noticed that, and I didn't notice it when I watched it until it was brought to my attention, No Country for Old Men.
Yeah, you've been telling me about
If you
that.
ever, yeah, I know I've mentioned it before, and you watch that
Yeah,
movie and you're like into it. It moves. It's got a little pace, and it's pretty cool. But when you go back and think about it, if somebody brings it to your attention, like, hey, what did you notice how there's no soundtrack really in that movie? There's a little bit of background music once in a while, but very little throughout the entire movie. You're like, oh wow, oh man, I didn't even notice that, which makes it almost that much cooler.
yeah, but
Because
see,
I think that movie is like it's one of the best movies that's done that didn't require something like that.
right,
It's like,
and see
wow.
that was my whole thought with this was everybody else adds all this music and all this like music video type stuff and clips and everything because they had a shitty day and only caught one fish. So I was gonna go the opposite way and use a lot of me like going through my tackle box and showing you me rigging something and how I'm switching up baits and doing all that stuff. And I don't know, now I think doing it the way I'm doing it now and still like kind of showing it, but skipping out all that stuff, but using the cinematic effect of music, slow mo, and
It
uh,
works. It's
yeah,
worked for
it
a long
it's
time.
yeah, it's always worked, and that's what I've always loved about movies, and that's what I've always focused on is the type of
One of the
music
best
they
things
make.
about The Shining is the actual soundtrack, man. I
Right,
actually I had that thing on a DVD and ripped it, and then I just took the audio and made little clips and stuff. But when you just sort of listen to the audio
right,
only, you hear some that intro music is freaky as hell, dude. In
right.
The
And
Shining,
that's just it. If you
it's
take any movie, if you take any movie that you've ever watched and mute the audio and watch, the effect's gonna be like it's gonna be 90% deflated because they use that to emphasize the drama of the situation. Or but on the other side of it, you get a lot of them. You get a lot of them where it's indie movies like Tarantino and that, where there's a lot of scenes where there's no music at all, but it's the camera angle and the intensity of the conversation and having like 15 cameras going from up to their mouth and everything else, where they can recreate that intensity and everything else without any music playing under, just from the intensity
absolutely.
situation. And that's sort of now what I'm sort of doing with. Anyway, I mean, it's just a fishing show. It's kind of like a really cool, dramatic, really well done movie, but I'm incorporating that more into what I do. And with you, again, back to you saying that the way I did that one, that's now sort of my template for how I'm going to try and produce all of my fishing videos.
Well, right on. I applaud you. I say go for it, man. If it's not that much extra effort to do
No, it's
that,
not. No,
then yeah, absolutely do it, man.
yeah, it's
I think it does add to
it's actually easier for me
the
to.
how it looks and
It's actually
the
easier
vibe you
for
get
me.
off of the video.
It's actually easier for me to edit it that way than it is to not. The music actually makes it easier because it releases me trying to conversationally and verbally make it entertaining. I don't know if that makes
Yeah,
any sense. If that makes any
it
sense,
it
but
kind of does.
yeah, I mean, like I
But
said, what I was saying with
you haven't ever made a well maybe some of the old ones. I mean I've watched a good number of a bunch of the old ones, but I don't know if you've ever done one where like oh the audio is screwed up in the whole thing. I guess I'll just play the video and I'll hook up a mic and I'll narrate to it. I
I
can't think of
I
videos where you've done that. You may have maybe you have done that to some, but for the most
I did
part,
one.
I can't. It's not like something you do on a regular basis.
Yeah, no, I've always tried to base my videos off of um, dialogue and me always talking to camera and going like my voice in my head, but I talk out loud to the camera because I have
It's
people
okay to
watching
do
me.
that, like talk the voice in your head when you talk out loud like that. It's okay if you have a camera in front of you. People won't think you're nuts.
Yeah, but that's sort of always
You have
been the way I've
you have an
sort of
excuse. I'm filming a video,
right.
guys. I'm
Yeah,
not nuts.
but I've always liked movies with incredible dialogue and conversation. But even those have really good soundtrack music. And so now that's what I'm starting to realize. Like, I mean, like I said, my intro now, the one you like, the dun 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 dun, and I lower it, and it actually plays very softly underneath the rest of. Hey guys, welcome to this. Is just because that. If
Yep.
it's a new thing, I all the way to the conditions when I go to other music. Yeah, so I mean, I've like I said, I've been a freaking idiot and resisting it for like years going, I have all that. I have an intro music, I have the conditions music, and then I have the entrance music. But a lot of people, and in movies and everything, they have your intro music, you have your, all that, and then you have that, and then you have parts where there's no music, and then you have music within the body of the film, and then you have your end credits music and all that. And I've been skipping that body part of the movie with adding music and effects and dramatic slow mo types of to it. So
Yeah. Well, speaking of music, before I came on here, I uh, I was actually listening to some music. It's a Have you ever heard of a band named uh, Bela Fleck and the Flecktones?
no,
Okay, well, Bela Fleck is like pretty. He's kind of like world renowned, like no BS. I don't know what kind of awards he may have had, but he's kind of known as like being one of the top notch banjo players. But he plays an electric banjo and does
right,
some stuff that is not typical banjo music. And so he's got the Flecktones, and it's a four-member band. I was watching a video from the Monterey Jazz Festival from 2018, and
right.
I think Bela Fleck was maybe doing some solo stuff and kind of got together with the old band to do this show. I mean, these guys are absolutely freaking phenomenal. The bass player alone, Victor Wooten, he's one of like the top ranked, most badass bass players currently living. I mean, his technical abilities are like out of
Right.
this world. The dude, I mean, he kicks
Well,
ass. And his brother is the drummer, but he'll switch off from playing. I think he's got this funky ass thing that looks kind of like a guitar when he holds it, but it's an electric drumming machine with samples of his
right.
real drum set, and he'll switch back and forth and play his drum guitar while actually playing a real drum set. And then they've got let's see, Bela Fleck, Victor Wooten, the bass player, the drummer guy that's actually Victor Wooten's brother, and then they have
Yeah.
another guy that plays piano. But it seems like his main thing really is playing the harmonica, which is a big part of their music. This dude is like, I mean, I thought John Popper, or still think John Popper from Blues Traveler is probably the most badass harmonica player on the world.
Yeah.
This dude's like right up there with him. I mean, this is like jazz stuff. Monterey
Well,
Jazz
here's
Festival. You don't get like slouch bands going to there playing there. I mean,
well here
it was freaking awesome. These guys they kick ass, and I'm a metal
here
dude, but I love that kind of stuff too.
well here's a good one for you, Wade Bear. As far as me and music and images and everything else to music. If you go back in my channel,
Yeah,
I have one that's it's my lingerie video from when I had my clothing store.
I may have watched that one
It's
when they're on
kind
the
of
catwalk kind of thing,
no,
or
no.
in
This
a
one's
they're
all. It's kind of blue light. It looks kind of. Everybody said it looked like it was softcore porn.
oh
It's
wait,
very.
yes, I did see that.
Yeah,
I did
it's
see
very.
that.
Yeah, it's very sort of
So,
creepy and it's a lot of flashing and it's got a blue
yeah,
haze too. And it's my
yeah.
girlfriend. It's my girlfriend's time. I filmed it in my bedroom. Yeah, but
Oh
I don't.
God.
That was a Bjork song.
Nothing wrong with doing that. It's just there's something I can't talk about it though.
No, but what I said is I spent that's probably the longest I've ever spent on making a video. I think that took like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and it's only like 4 minutes long, 5 minutes long. But just with the intro the intro music and the way the words come in, and then that whole thing of her with the flickering, and it's kind of grainy, and it's kind of got a blue light to it, and but the way it all goes to that Bjork song and that mix of it, and I don't know. I think that's but that's where I come from as far as what I'm now sort of doing in Citrus Bass with that whole the whole last video, the shooting and
Yeah, yeah, that's cool stuff, man.
have you actually seen that one? That lingerie video?
I, I, yeah, yeah, yeah. What you're describing, like, I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, I did watch that one because I think you mentioned it in a past video or live or something.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I'll go, but yeah. And I found it. I'm like, oh, I'll check it out. I'm like, oh, this is pretty cool. I thought, damn. I mean, it's basically it's like a music video essentially.
Yeah, that's what I said. I've
It's
always
like
had that in me. That I created that back in like 2004 when
it's
I
too
made.
bad MTV doesn't make music or doesn't promote music
Yeah,
videos
but
anymore. They went downhill years and years and years ago.
yeah, I
Like
know, but
I don't even, do they even play? Does MT? I think they still exist as far as I know. do they
yeah,
still do they play any music videos nowadays? Or do they have like little sitcom kind of things or
no,
like
I think
talk show things or something?
well that MTV2 that was video for a while. Now that's all like reality stuff. But
And then there was and VH1. I don't
yeah,
have cable, so I don't know. Does VH1 still have their stuff?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I
I,
don't either.
but that's
I
just
just
it.
I,
As
I
far,
just find like actual videos of songs on YouTube now, and
yeah,
a
but I
lot of them
mean,
seem to come from what is it, Vimeo or something like that.
but 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 what I'm saying is the reality is all these new fishing videos and all that because B-roll is like a mini music video with clips with music. And if you go back to that one, and I thought that was like, I mean, that one really, that video when I first did it and I handed it out on VHS to people to play and everything, and everyone was sort of disturbed by it, and it made them sort of uncomfortable. It kind of seemed kind of creepy in a way, like just the way I shot it with her on my bed in the bedroom, flickering and everything else. It was sort of, and everybody said that was really like kind of like soft core porn, like, and I kind of felt really, and I'm like, well, that was my focus when I made it was to make it sort of with the music and everything else seem sort of like I don't I don't really know if I want to say I like it, but I feel uncomfortable saying I liked it because it seems a little creepy in a way with with the way I did the shots and just on that futon and the bed and but that was my total complete concept of it from beginning to end as far as how I kind of wanted to sort of play with.
I'm I'm sure Marilyn Manson has made worse looking videos as far as content. Does that work? I wouldn't worry about what you did there.
No, but but what I'm saying is it was one of the it was kind of one of the first videos sort of a music type video that my intent to create it, everybody I gave it to that watched it came back with the exact reaction that I thought they would get from it. So my process of making it completely, totally nailed exactly how I thought people would come away with their reaction to watching it.
Well, that's a good sign.
Yeah, and I did that. That thing was like 2003 or something. It was actually the first video I edited on my computer, and I edited that one in Premiere. And
I still think you need to do a new. I don't know if you still have. Was it Fuzzy the Bear?
oh,
Do,
Fozzie, the
Fozzie,
original Fozzie one.
do you still have Fozzie laying around there somewhere?
Hey, I think I still have Fozzie in my.
I think you need to do a new Fozzie video. I would love to see how Fozzie's doing. Come up with something and
Did
let
you
us
ever?
know, man.
Well, did you ever see the? Did you ever see the complete one?
The
You
complete
ever?
one.
No, you never saw the complete one. The
What I
original
did.
one is
I
the
think the very
original.
first video on your list is him like it's like he's walking through the forest or something.
Yeah, but
Oh
no,
wait, does he get
I
killed?
no, but I did an extended version. You never saw the extended version?
I can't. Maybe I did see it, but
No,
as
there's
far
one
as I know,
where
he nobody ever. Wait
he
a
was a member
minute.
of Al Qaeda, and I
Did somebody shoot him?
yeah, no, I get taken. There's a whole extended one. There's a whole extended one where I get taken in, and he was a member of Al Qaeda, and
Oh, I don't know if I saw that.
no, and I get no, and I get locked in jail, and I get interviewed by the FBI, and
That's it. That's on that. You have it in your list.
yes, it's still back. It's still
I'm
there.
gonna have to try and find that. I don't know if I saw that one.
No, you haven't seen the extended. No, I actually, yeah. What it was, okay, I'll tell you the story of that one.
Okay,
The one you saw where Fozzie goes in the woods, he gets shot, he dies. It was bear season.
that's
Um,
right. Yeah, that's it.
right. I sent it to my friend Jason Baker, and a animator for biotech. But anyway, he goes, "Dude, this is awesome! I can't wait to see the rest of it." And so I took it from there, and then all of a sudden, it's me playing a character that's on the news, and there's helicopters. I do helicopter sounds, and I'm like, "Hi, I'm so and so from whatever station, and we just heard shots. Fozzie the Bear's been shot in the woods, and there's a shot of, and I have a sheet with blood on it that's where he died, and then it goes to me being taken in and me being interrogated. And I'm like, and they're interrogating me about where'd you get that rifle? I'm like, well, I don't know. I wanted to go bear hunting, so I went bear hunting. My friend Ahmed gave me this rifle, and so I went into the woods, and they're all like, "Do you know you're using armor piercing bullets?" And I'm like, "Armor piercing bullets? What the hell are those?" I just want to get the bear. I heard it tastes like chicken, and yeah, it's on there. You gotta watch it.
Bear tastes like chicken.
Yeah, you gotta watch it. And the very end of the video, it comes up and says, uh, he was put in jail for life. He ended up dying 10 years in for choking on a chicken. Yeah, but no, you gotta watch. I mean, you gotta watch the extended version
I'll
because there
have to
is a
look that up, man.
yeah,
I'll
there's an
watch it.
extended. I don't remember what it's titled, but
Oh, it's got to be an old one.
I spelled Al Qaeda like ALKIDA in the video. Like I didn't even spell like Qaeda right. Yeah, no, he comes in and you hear him walking down the hallway. You hear footsteps, and all of a sudden you hear like a jail cell door open, and all of a sudden the light goes on, and there's this light that's just coming from above that's just shining on me, and I'm like, oh guys, oh dude, that's bright. What? And then I did my own voice, but I have it coming from each speaker on each side, and I'm looking this way and I'm looking that way as they're interrogating me, and yeah, and then they lock me up, and yeah, there's an extended version to Fozzie gets shot in the foot.
But bottom
Yeah,
line, Fozzie really is dead. It sounds like
yeah, but the
poor,
original. How long
poor
was that?
Fozzie.
That was like a 40-second video,
I
wasn't it?
think, but Fozzie could be resurrected though. He could come back from the dead, man.
No, but that original one was like 40 seconds or something. It's like dun 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 dun, dun
Yeah, 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 yeah,
boom.
exactly.
Yeah, and then the extended one's like I don't know, it's like 7 8 minutes. But it's
Okay.
me,
Uh,
it's me, the shooter, um, getting taken in, getting interrogated. And Fozzie worked for the FBI, and he was a secret agent. And yeah,
I
I had
could
a friend.
totally see that, dude.
Yeah, I had a friend named Ahmed, and I met him at a bar, and
Yeah.
I said I wanted to go bear hunting. It's like chicken. I mean, it's. I haven't watched it probably in I don't know how long, but it didn't
Hey,
have.
hey, man! If the Navy's training SEALs and dolphins to like do bomb sniffing kind of stuff and bomb detection underwater,
It doesn't. It doesn't have to be.
it would not surprise me if they have some trained bears that are FBI agents. Works for me.
I know this was all about this. I think I filmed that in like 2003 or something, 2004 or something like that. It was before I moved to San Francisco in 2005. But yeah, that whole
I always thought it
extended.
was funny, whichever
Yeah,
one
that
I saw.
yeah that little 3 second. But no, there's an extended version. You gotta watch the extended version
Okay,
of
I will do that. I will look
of
for it.
of me
Not now, of
being
course, but
of
later.
yeah of me being the shooter that killed him. And but it all came out because I sent that little clip, that video to my friend watching after he got shot, and at that point that was gonna be the video. I'm like, it was really fun, Fozzie goes in the woods and he gets shot. It was
Yeah.
bears, and he wrote back, "I can't wait to see the end of it." And then all of a sudden, in my mind, that's when I created the whole scenario that Fozzie was a secret agent and worked for the FBI.
Well, you know how the Star Wars stuff started.
No.
I mean, the first Star Wars that Lucas put out was actually the fourth episode in the Star Wars series of
Yeah,
his
yeah. Well, that's
creation.
why I went.
So
That's
so
why I
you could
went back.
always go like pretend like you're
Right.
going back like he did. You could do like like I mean, heck, maybe when
No, but
Fozzie got killed in the woods, maybe that was the conclusion of the story almost. Well, I mean, apparently like after you got busted or questioned, that would be different. Maybe that's the last part of the story.
no.
But
But you
before
have
we need to learn the story of Fozzie from the beginning, dude. We
yeah,
need to go all the way back to
the
the
prequel.
yeah
We
the
need a prequel
prequel
of
or
why
the
Fozzie. I
prequel
still have
before
that.
the prequel, and
I still
and
have that puppet.
we
I still have that puppet, so I can do it.
we need to see the birth of Fozzie and how he was
Yeah.
brought up as a little kid.
We have to know why
Yeah,
Fozzie went to the woods.
yeah, yeah. Why did he go to the woods to begin with? I mean, he looked like a kind of a community bear, like a guy. He's kind of hanging out, man. He hangs out with the campers and
Really, I'm
what's
really
up,
good.
guy? He's like who's what's the old cartoon with the bear and the squirrel or
You know
something?
what?
Uh, uh,
I'm gonna have to
hey,
rearrange,
boo boo.
dude. Yeah,
Who's that guy?
Yogi.
Yeah, Yogi.
I'm gonna
Maybe
get,
Fozzie was kind of like a Yogi the bear. He just hangs out in the campground and he's cool. And
yeah,
hey guys, what do you have
yeah.
there?
The history of Fozzie. I go to the
Yeah.
bathroom. I'm very bad.
Okay, I'll think about
Keep
this.
keep everybody entertained. Like,
Yeah, I'll keep the uh, oh wait, there are four people. Let's see. Is Noah still here? Somebody type in something in the chat there. Who's still here? Al Downtown Live, Fernando Garcia, Noah Man. Are you guys still here? Who else was here? Jose. Hold on. I have to put on my reading glasses. What does that say? Turn. How in the hell are you supposed to say that?
I'm,
Jose
I'm,
Cherniaxad?
I'm back.
Trinizad? Trinizad. With the X meaning a Z, maybe? Trinizad?
Um, you know what?
Cherniaxad? I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce that. Jose, if you're still in here. Oh, Pizza Man was here earlier. Big Worm was here.
You just gave me an idea, right, the bear? I think because you went back and somebody else I know, I forget who it was, but he's a regular and a fisherman, and he left a comment on my videos because he went back and he found that one you found with Fuzzy walks in the woods, and he left a comment going, "Dude, I saw your old video, Fuzzy walks in the woods, so great." Uh, I think I'm going to put that tomorrow. I'm going to put that in post. I'm going to put, "Hey guys, I know I'm a fishing channel, but have you ever seen?"
Fozzie's coming back.
Yeah, I need to post it just because at the time it didn't get many views. It's still it's like 13 years old, and I think it only has like 80 views or something. But I need to resurrect it, put in a new post, dude, and just see if maybe it takes off or it gets a lot more views.
I just bumped my mic a few seconds ago. Sorry if that made a abrupt
But you
noise.
you yeah, you have to see the extension of it. You have to see the whole. Like I said, I still don't remember what I titled it, but I think it's Fozzie's Fozzie's killer goes to jail or something. I mean,
Oh, I
if
could
you go all the
probably
way
look it
back,
up. Let's see.
yeah, go back and look. It's
So
you
you
go to
click
my
on
channel and just
here,
go.
and then yeah, and then you do videos, and then you go to the filter sort by. Hold on. Date added oldest.
There you go.
Then yes. Wait, there are two Fozzie walks in the woods.
Yeah, I uploaded twice for some reason. It's the same thing.
No,
But
okay, but same thing. Then there's
but
Fozzie's secret.
Fozzie's secret. That's it.
Oh,
That's it.
that's the one where you're being interrogated.
Yeah, that's the one where you find out that
Oh,
Fozzie
that.
is an
You're sure
FBI.
that was the FBI, not like some Turkish prison thing?
No, but that's the one. Watch that video. Watch that video.
Well, I don't want
Watch
to
it
do it
right
right
now.
now.
Watch it right now. I'm gonna get your
It's
reaction.
5 minutes and 2 seconds, dude. And it's 13 years ago.
Yeah, but it was a continuation. It was it was why Fozzie was walking the woods.
Maybe I have seen it, but I forgot about that one. Oh, there is the one with the Bajork thing. One of video seeking feedback.
Yes, that's the lingerie.
Okay. Yeah, that's the one I think I've seen. I've also seen that old school vert skating circa 1998.
88.
Oh, sorry. You're right.
Yeah,
My bad. 1988. Yeah,
only
that was
10
pretty
years.
cool, dude.
Only 10 years prior.
Yeah, it
But no,
does make
watch
it. It does make a difference.
watch Fozzie's secret. I don't think you watched that one. You would have remembered it.
I'll have to check it out. If I did watch it, I was probably discombobulated and
No, you would
forgot.
have remembered it.
Not necessarily. What? Oh, wait. What the hell?
What?
That's. I think I've seen this one. What's up with the punk rock worm?
Oh yeah, that one's good.
That's a short one.
You haven't seen that one either?
No,
I gotta.
I think I have. A bunch of these I've probably seen. I just don't remember them in particular because I
Yeah, that's the
watch too
one
much
where I'm
stuff, and
I'm
you
I'm
know.
talking to that worm from the labyrinth. Remember the Labyrinth, the Henson video with David Bowie, the Labyrinth.
No, I don't know
You don't know the
about.
Labyrinth? Yeah, I
I was never a huge David Bowie fan.
I gotta repost those. I'm gonna start that this week. I'm gonna repost old one. Yeah, that one had like, I mean, it has a lot of views for the time. I think it has like 5,000, 6,000 or something. But yeah, I re-edited me talking to the worm that girl in the movie talks to. And it's a punk rock worm, like a mohawk that's like purple and pink, and
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, it's funny. And I had so many people going, "You need to extend this. You need to make it longer." I'm like, "Well, I can't. That's the only part it appears in the film." I'm like, I I can't just
I have to admit though, I have watched the safety pin trick. I don't know exactly what you're doing to make that happen, but that's pretty
oh
good.
the no, it's just a straight pin when you put it in your elbow and you put it up.
Oh,
Yeah, that's no.
it's really not that crazy.
No, I forget.
It just looks crazy, like you're sticking a pin in your arm thing.
Well, you just put the pin right here in your elbow and then close it up the way your skin goes. You can close it up
No,
and it doesn't go in. But I
okay.
found out as I got older and my skin got softer, when I opened it up, it actually stuck in the skin.
Like, oh, this doesn't work anymore. Damn it.
Yeah. And the coin one where you put all the coins on your elbow and then you go
Yeah,
and you grab them
yeah,
all.
I know that one. That's
Yeah.
kind of fun to do, actually.
Yeah.
So
Or
you
you
gotta
can
do
line
it.
them up,
You have to do it quick, or they go flying all over the place.
right? Or you can line them up. You can line them up all the way down up to the fist and then go like that.
I never tried it that way.
Yeah, I mean, you can either do a stack them on your elbow, but you can line them all the way down.
Oh, it still works pretty much the same way.
Yeah, and if you just go
Cool.
like that, you grab all of them.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, those were
Man, the
yeah, those
things you
are.
learn on CCB's show here. This is cool.
I know, and I think what I'm gonna do now, thanks to you, like I said when I'm on here live, I always get these new. I'm gonna start uploading all that shit that nobody's ever seen. Like they're like, what? Because they get on
Yeah,
me.
why not, man? Re-promote the stuff you already have. Just see what happens.
Well, that's just it. Is they're getting on me because well, you're a fishing show, and why do you all these other lives and that when you're not fishing? And I'm like,
Who's getting on you? I mean, people are giving you crap because they think you're only a fishing show.
yeah,
It's not coming off probably, but yeah, I'm being a little bit sarcastic. I know that's going on. I've
right.
unsubscribed from some of those folks
But that's what I said is the rallies I can show
because
you
I
how
found their
hard.
content is like way
I,
boring and
I,
just the same
yeah,
crap over and over and over again. It's like I get it. It's old
yeah.
now.
But I said now maybe I can start reintroducing these people to possibly takes to walk in the woods and and the party trick and all that. I mean, the original stuff I did on YouTube with videos before I got into it pretty much being CCB and a fishing show that
Yeah,
yeah maybe
Fozzie Walks in the Woods remastered.
no I can just
You know,
link
and
the
then he
original.
posts it as a new video
Yeah, I can just link it post.
with some catchy title and
Mm-hmm.
maybe some keywords or something. I
No,
don't
I
know.
can just link it post because now my posts have more, they get out there more and everybody sees it more. So
Well, heck yeah, dude.
I put it in the post, like with Fuzzy Bandit, I could do um, party trick. I mean, who knows? 13 years ago they didn't take off, but suddenly, who knows? You put
It,
in the post.
did you meet up with Andre today? He mentioned he might be going out to Pinto. I don't know if
No,
you
he
guys
didn't
met
show
up
up.
at all. Okay,
No, he didn't show up. I was there with Wasabi, Lonnie, the
cool.
giant. Uh,
Yes,
yeah, I was there with him.
he's a big guy,
Yeah,
no doubt,
I was
man.
supposed to tomorrow. I was supposed to go with DRW down in Aussie, but now we're going Friday. But we're gonna go to San Antonio, so we're
San
switching it up.
Antonio. What is San Antonio?
Yeah, we're gonna San Antonio.
What is that
We're,
one? Have you been there before?
yeah, it's right next to Nazi, right over the hill.
Oh,
It's more of a smallie lake. So,
well, how do you get there? Like, how far is it from, like, San Jose, where I am?
well, for me, it's about 2 hours.
Okay, down south, right?
Yeah, it's south. It's right
Okay,
next to. I mean, Nazi and San Antonio are right over there. I mean, there's a peak in between. So
okay.
on this side, you're at, if you go up the peak and you drive, there's places where you can see Nazi on the left and San Antonio on the right. And
Huh.
they're right next to
And
But
and
San
it's known for
Antonio,
being a smallmouth bass lake.
more than large, no spot.
Okay.
It's a striper lake, dude.
Oh, right on. I've never caught a striper,
Yeah. No,
and I've only caught that one smallie. You got to get hip to the terms, man. The smallies. I only caught that one smallie. It's the one and only smallie I've ever caught in my entire life from Almaden Lake of all places. Like, what the hell?
yeah,
Okay,
no,
that's odd.
no, I got,
That was a very uncommon. That's a very very uncommon thing to happen in Almaden Lake. I'm like that's probably like one of my
oh, there,
proudest catches.
yeah,
It's like my claim to fame. It's like, yeah, I caught a pretty darn decent smallmouth out of Almaden Lake in
yeah,
the middle of the city,
no,
and I
they're,
haven't talked to anybody else that's caught one.
they're in there.
At least there. I don't think they're
It's
in
like,
there a lot. That was just. I think that was an oddball, just random catch that just came out of nowhere.
yeah, I
I
mean,
fished
that's
there
like,
enough, man, and talked to people. It's like
well, no, Santa
smallmouth. What?
Margarita,
You're crazy.
Santa Margarita, my home lake. There's smallies in there, but I never caught one. They I mean, it's just not affluent to their spawning and their breeding, and largemouth outnumber them. It's just like Nasi. Lots are in there, largemouth and smallies, but 90%, 95% we catch are spots because it's just it's more inherent to their spawning conditions than anything else. So they take over the lake. There's only a few. I mean, Berryessa, and there's a lot of lakes where it's balanced, where you can catch good smallies, good spots, and good largemouth in the
Okay.
same body of
I
water.
don't. I don't know that I've ever caught a spotted bass. I'm really not. I have to admit, I don't think I'm even familiar much with the
Dude,
spotted
they're right.
bass.
They're at Lexington, right next to you. Go to Lexington. That's all.
Okay. Oh, all right. So that's what you're catching in Lexington, the spotted bass.
Yeah,
How,
I've
how
only
do you how
caught.
do you identify the spotted bass?
Uh, there's a patch of teeth on their tongue.
Oh, okay. Is that where it's a dark, like the dark spotted tongue? Is that the best way
No,
to
it's,
tell it?
no, no. There's no. It looks the same, but if you put your finger on the little patch of teeth that's on that tongue inside the mouth,
Mm-hmm.
and
Okay.
they look exactly like a largemouth, but usually on the white underbelly, there's spots that run all the way down the side.
Okay.
But I caught a couple in there and I let them go and I
Huh.
thought they were largies. And all of a sudden I kind of looked at one and really, and then I'm like, dude, and one of the locals, I'm like, dude, this is a spot. And they went, oh yeah, they've been here. They showed up like 4 years ago and they're really prolific. I'm like, I didn't realize I was catching spots out of here. I thought I was catching large.
Okay. All right. So they're not the easiest to identify unless you know certain markings. It sounds like because they look a lot like a largemouth,
Yeah,
apparently.
they look, well, yeah, pretty much exactly. They just have more spots that kind of run down the white to their belly
Okay.
or largemouth or all. But yeah, but the way to tell is, you know, when you hold them, there's a tongue that's inside them.
Right.
If you put your finger on it, there'll be a little like about that big patch of teeth on the tongue that largemouth don't
Oh,
have.
interesting.
Yeah, and
Are
they
they
fight a
sharp
lot.
teeth? I mean, will they? I mean, they're not sharp enough that you gotta worry about ripping your
No,
thumb
no, they're
apart or
just
anything like that, right?
no. It's a patch of teeth that's kind of like along the lips of a largemouth and
Yep.
spots and that. But yeah,
Okay.
if you put your finger in on a largemouth and feel the tongue, that's completely smooth. Spots have in the middle of it. There's this like eighth inch little patch of teeth.
Okay. Heck, I'll have to watch out for that next time I end up
Yeah.
catching a fish.
Well,
It's been a while.
they're only in yeah they're only in like that's right. I said I didn't even realize. You watched my video. The first few very first time I was over there and I caught like one fish or something like that. I'm like, hey guys, yeah, like I let it go and I didn't even think about it. I didn't think they were in there. And all of a sudden, I think the next video I picked it up and I kind of like I kind of noticed the spots on the belly and that, and all of a sudden I put my finger in. I'm like, this is a spotted bass. And I was talking to one of the locals, the fishes
Like,
all
oh
the
yeah,
time.
they've been here for
Yeah, and
they've been here for 4 years, man. What are you
he
doing?
goes, oh
Yeah,
yeah,
what's the big deal?
they. I'm like, really? Where'd they come from? He goes, I don't know. They just showed up here like 4 or 5. Somebody either from Folsom or I, I don't know.
Could they have made their way through the creeks into Lexington or something?
No, no, there's no,
Man, I mean, it's not like they're.
no,
I mean,
no,
I
no,
don't know. I mean, certainly you can find like bass in creeks, but they're. I don't think their
no. There's
nature is to like do any kind of like upstream swimming, like a salmon trying to get back to the ocean. And
no,
I don't
there's
know
no.
if it works the same way because they've got to go over a freaking hill if
No,
they're in
there's
other
no.
places.
Dude, there's no spotted bass in Minnesota. There's no spotted bass in Alberta. There's no spotted bass in Chesbro. There's no spotted bass in Cubis. There's no somebody,
Maybe somebody put a bunch of juvenile spotted bass in there and said, "Here, let's just see what happens."
no, I think somebody with a bass boat because it has a launch ramp and you know who knows? People catch them somewhere else and they keep them alive well and they go there and then they launch and they go out and they're like, let them go. It's like they were introduced by a fisherman. There's no doubt about that. Somebody
Okay.
at some point, and you can do that. Like margarita, I don't think it was ever stocked with smallies. Somebody just stuck them in there from Lopez or something,
Is
and
that how that works?
they've just never produced in there. But if you put them in a certain lake like Lexington, and for some reason it's more affluent and the way they spawn and the way that the just the situation itself, um, if just a couple of them spawn and then boom, next year a couple more, you know, 3,000 of them, but it's a situation that they all kind of live and there's no competition, and then those spawn and those spawn. Yeah, but just because you stick a certain species. Like if you put smallies in a certain lake, and, you go on an effort to go. All right, I'm gonna spend a year and I'm gonna take 10 bass, two
I'm
days a
gonna
week.
populate this place with this
Yeah,
species.
I'm gonna take
Well,
smallies from here and I'm gonna drive to here and I'm gonna put them in. And then you do that for like a year and you put in like 300 or 400 of them or something. If it's if it's
yeah,
not the
you have
right
to have
condition.
a good number to get them to really populate. I'm sure.
Yeah, but I mean, but it doesn't take that many if it's
If the conditions, the water conditions and temperatures are right, I guess they'd be
right,
just fine.
and the spawning conditions that the rock is, because smallies and spots spawn deeper. They spawn down like 6, 8 feet, and
Okay.
they usually spawn more on rocky substrate, where largemouth like to be up shallow and like to spawn on sandy or non-rocky sort of stuff. So it just depends on the lake, everything else, and but yeah, for some reason Lexington right now has a really good population of spotted bass. But
You know, I've never caught a piranha. Do you think if somebody was crazy enough to like actually import some piranha and throw them into a lake, would they survive around here? Or do you think they come naturally from much warmer
uh
water?
no, not here. They're a warm water fish. Maybe
Yeah,
I
we
mean in Florida, yes, but not here. They wouldn't be able to handle when the water gets down to the 30s and 40s and that they would die.
that's probably good. We probably don't want piranha around here.
But if somebody
I
imported them,
mean,
if
I
you
don't know.
import them in Florida or Texas, those sort of things where the water's Alabama and that, I mean they're in the right conditions. Like I mean peacock, they're in Florida.
Those are pretty looking fish. I like those things. I've seen them only on videos, but
Yeah, but supposedly they put them in a couple lakes in Texas or something. I don't know if they're still there or not, but they just won't exist. I mean, if you put them in a California, they would die in the winter because it gets too cold. They're from the Amazon. I mean, the water there is on average 86 degrees. doesn't doesn't ever get much below 70 degrees. And so you
so
put them
don't
out
so
here.
so don't go to the Amazon and put your feet in the water.
Well, no, actually, piranhas aren't that. There's the natives that swim in water with piranhas and all that. They're not, but
They make movies and give you like this
yeah,
fear
they're
factor
not
about
what we
piranha.
make. They're not what
They
we make up.
yeah, they mostly feed on dead stuff that's laying around. Mostly, don't they?
Yeah,
I
and
think,
I
and
mean
then they just kind of
they
look for
might.
dead stuff laying around and munch on stuff. But I don't know that they're actively looking to go out and like seek out fish like a predator.
No, no,
They're
but
more
I mean,
scavengers than anything, I think.
yeah, they're more. And if I mean, maybe if some like caribou or some swimming across the water in the school, or maybe it's bleeding already, or something like that. Yeah, but it's not like every single animal that swims across the river, they just attack like and tear apart. Because
Yeah.
they'll show people the natives not swimming in the water and everything else and bathing and all that. And then somebody will be there and they'll be fishing and catch the piranha and that. But it's not like second second any sort of mammal enters the water, they just freaking attack
Well,
and
aside from their
kill them.
gnarly teeth, they look like something similar to a, I don't know, like maybe a large bluegill or something.
Yeah,
I mean, I know you don't eat fish, but
but there's a lot of different
who
species.
knows? Maybe they taste good. I don't know.
No, but yeah, no, they eat them. They eat them. They eat piranha. But
Yeah, I'm
there's
sure. I'm
actually,
sure I would if I had nothing else.
but there's a lot of different piranha. There's a piranha that's only the size of a quarter, and it's a solitary piranha.
Oh, that's a tiny little guy.
And its whole life it eats the
That's the
fish.
stuff that's easy to import for the aquarium folks.
right, but it spends its whole life eating. It eats the fins of other fish. It
Well,
doesn't eat the whole fish.
that's just an annoying little bastard. It sounds like.
Yeah, it
I mean, if
just
I was a big fish and getting nipped on by some tiny little
right,
nagging little dude, I'd
right,
want to eat him.
right, and that's just sort of the thing is that's just what it does. It doesn't, and it's not a schooling fish; it's an individual fish. Because piranha that we hear about movies about are the ones that swim in schools, and yeah, if something gets injured or it's bleeding, they will attack it and chew that thing apart in like
Yeah,
10 minutes.
I've seen movies, you know, like
Yeah, where
bad
they
guy
go, yeah,
movies,
I
and
mean
then they
that
throw him into the
exists, but
piranha infested pond, and like, haha, that's how we're gonna dispose of the body. The piranhas will eat it.
oh yeah,
Like,
that'll definitely.
okay,
But there's a
whatever.
lot of varieties. It's like sunfish. I mean, bass is sunfish, but bluegill is sunfish, red hair is
Yeah.
sunfish. I mean, there's a lot
I
of
I
different
have heard
sizes.
that really hungry pigs actually do a better job of doing that though. I saw that in a movie too.
Yeah,
I don't remember which one
movies
or
seem
two
to
it was, but
accentuate.
yeah, I definitely saw one. It was like a gangster movie,
Yeah,
or like some weird horror flick, and yeah, they disposed of the bodies by throwing it into a pen full of very
pig.
hungry, starved pigs.
Yeah, I'll eat the shit of it. Yeah. Well, that movie I told you about, that you need to watch, Rock and Rolla.
Rock and rolla.
Um,
Okay, rock
Crawdad.
and
Their thing is feed mobster style people are getting rid of crawdads. Yeah, they
oh,
have a little boat.
there it is. Rock and roll with Guy Ritchie.
Yeah, it's a Guy Ritchie film.
Isn't Guy Ritchie a guitar player?
No, Guy Ritchie's a filmmaker.
Right there. Written and directed by Guy
Yeah,
Ritchie.
written and directed by Guy Ritchie.
Starring Gerard Butler, Tom
Yep.
Wilkinson,
Yeah.
Tandy
Ron Butler.
Newton, Mark Strong, Idris Elba, Tom Hardy. That one sounds familiar.
Oh no,
Jim,
Gerard Butler really good.
Jim Arterton.
No, you gotta watch the movie. And if you watch that movie, I'm pretty sure you're gonna want to watch some of the other Guy Ritchie films.
I'll have to check that out, dude.
It said eight heads in the. I think the one is eight heads in the duffel bag. That's another one of his. Um,
I may have seen that one. A lot of movies I don't remember
oh,
sometimes.
Lock, Stock, and Two Smoky Barrels. That's another Guy Ritchie film.
All right.
But rock and roller. That's how I say it. You want to be a rock and roller, but it,
Is it a bunch of? Is it kind of a British style film?
well, yeah, most
It
of them.
said it was released in Britain the first time, I guess. But
Yeah, you got it. That is that movie. I mean, you think rock and roller, but it has. I mean, it has nothing to do with. It's not like a music movie or
no,
anything.
it's not. Yeah, not like rock and roll band thing.
Well, yeah, I mean, the rock and
Or
roller character. I think he's a DJ or he's like in a band or something. But it's just really good. Like, uh,
oh, damn it! It's I can't watch it on my Amazon.
yeah, it's
I'd
kind of
have to actually rent it for $3.99.
yeah. No, it's. I mean, it's
And
thugs.
I've decided not to do the downloading anymore.
It's crime. It's espionage. It's
They're
I
on
don't
to
know.
me with the
Yeah,
downloading. I have to quit.
you gotta watch it. But, I mean, you were asking me about movies. I think you would really rock and roller. I love anything
Cool.
newer he's done. Yeah, if all of Guy Ritchie's are sort of that style. And I told you the Madonna one, Filth and Wisdom, the one that she wrote correct, is really cool. and it's very. She was married to Guy Ritchie, so it's very much a Guy Ritchie style of film that she created.
You know, she was also going out with what's his name, the tattooed NBA star with all the piercings.
Rodman.
Rodman, Dennis Rodman. Yeah.
No, she married. She was married to Guy Ritchie though for like a couple of years, and she made that film, Filthy Wisdom. I think it was like a little after they got divorced or whatever. But yeah, she wrote and directed that film called Filthy Wisdom,
Knock me down.
and yeah, it's actually really. I mean, it's a really good indie
I'll
style.
give that lady credit, man. She came
But it,
from like
but
a
if you,
virgin, thanks
yeah,
for the very first time. You know,
but if you watch Guy Ritchie,
she's still kind of doing the same stuff, and she's got her hands
yeah,
in a lot of money
yeah,
making
she. I don't know if
endeavors.
she's done any other films since then. That was her first film that she wrote directed, and it's very like I said. If you've seen A Head's Duffel Bag or Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels or Rock and Rolla, or I don't know, I'm sure Guy Ritchie has newer stuff that I just haven't found because it's. But yeah, I like his style of movies, and that's when I found that Filth and Wisdom.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up, man.
And you already looked it up.
No, no, not just Guy Ritchie. Let's see. Actually, I'll go. Hold on, I'm gonna go to IMDb.
You looked
That's
up,
like the movie. That's the movie database. That would be more accurate here than Wikipedia. Let's see.
but you looked up Filth and Wisdom one time
Oh
because you
Jesus, this
described.
dude's got his. He's got all kinds of stuff, dude.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he's
it's kind
currently
of
filming one called Cash Truck. There's one called in post production called The Gentleman coming out in 2020. He did Aladdin, King Arthur, Legend of the Sword, blah 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 blah. Oh, imagine that Madonna Celebration, the video collection. He was involved with that too.
Chico Wonder. They were married.
Yeah, that was from 2009. But yeah, he's got some recent stuff.
Oh yeah, but he's more. I like his older, like the rock and roll and two locks. I mean, when he was doing his own independent. What it is, it's very
Rock and Roll was 2008.
right. And
He's got one Revolver. You ever seen that one? That one sounds kind of familiar to me.
I don't think I ever see Revolver,
Let me
but I
click on
think
this.
if you go back further into like, you'll see. I think it's what A Heads and Duffel Bag. I'm pretty sure that was Guy Ritchie. I think Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. Those are
I
like
don't know why Revolver
2005.
seems familiar, but that had Jason Statham and Ray Liotta in it.
Yeah, that was
Ray Liotta is pretty good, man.
that was right before Rock and Roller.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. It was yeah, it's about
2007.
3 or 4 years before. Let me go back here. Rock and Rolla was, I think it was 2008. Yeah, 2008 was
That's
Rock
right.
and Rolla.
So early 2000 is when they did Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, and
Okay, well, Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, that was 1998. Then he had another one, Snatch.
Snatch. Oh, that's right. Snatch.
I think I've seen that one.
Yeah, Snatch is
Oh, that's
really
right.
good.
Oh, that's right. It had no, yeah, Jason Statham was in that one
Yeah,
also.
yeah,
Brad Pitt, Benicio del Toro.
yeah. Snatch is really good.
I think I've seen that one. It's been so long, I don't remember it. But
But isn't
huh?
wasn't A Heads in a Duffel Bag? Wasn't that one him that showed up
Uh,
there? Is that somebody else?
that one might be somebody else. I'm not seeing it on here.
Huh.
Let's see.
But it was around the same time as Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, and that was what 98.
Eight heads in a duffel bag, 1997. Joe Pesci was the star in there, and it was directed and written by Tom Schulman or
Okay, so
Schulman, S
okay,
C
that
H U L M A N,
okay,
Schulman,
so
I
that
guess.
that's where I have the two because it was the same time as Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels because that came out in '98.
Yeah, that
That's
would
why I have
yeah
both those in my head. I thought they were both by Guy Ritchie, but they were both out at the same time.
yeah exactly.
Yeah, Snatched. I forgot he did Snatched. Yeah, yeah. I said
You ever seen that movie? I don't know. I don't know. It's just a one word thing, snatch, and it makes me think of the movie Crank. And I
Crank.
think there was Crank 2. Did you ever see that one?
No,
I
I
think
did
that's
see
another
Snatched.
Jason.
I
I
really
think that's
like
another.
Snatched.
Yeah, that's another Jason Statham thing. Came out in 2006. The first Crank. I'm not sure about the first one,
I think that's where
but
I think
I
I think
think
Snatched
this.
was.
Oh, go
I
ahead.
think
Go ahead.
Snatched was the first time we got introduced to, and then it
Yeah,
was
it's
excited.
either Crank or Crank 2. I know the soundtrack from one of
Yeah,
them
but
was
Snatched that
actually
was the
done
first
by
one when I Snatched was the first one I got introduced to Guy Ritchie.
okay.
Then then it was Lock, Stock, Two Smoking Barrels, and then I don't think I saw anything in between that. I don't know if I don't think I saw Revolver, but the next one I saw was all the way like 10 years later when I saw Rock and Roll.
Well, just a little
And
tidbit of info. Soundtrack for Crank. I'm not looking it up. I thought there was a second one. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought there was a Crank 2.
I'm gonna go to
I
the bathroom.
could
I'll be right
I
back.
could be wrong, but the soundtrack was actually done by what the hell is his name? Lead singer of Faith No More. I'm blanking out. Now I have to look it up. I would know this almost all the time. He's one of my favorite singers. It's on the tip of my tongue. Who is that damn dude?
No, but the reality is Guy Ritchie films kind of run like Tarantino films. They kind of run like Tarantino. I mean, there's a lot of dialogue, there's a lot of oh, there's really
Mike Patton, that's the guy I was thinking of.
who?
Mike Patton. He did the soundtrack for one of the Crank films
Oh. No,
and
what I'm
many
talking
other
about.
films, but he's not like necessarily known for doing that stuff, but he does
No, but I'm more
soundtrack
into.
stuff.
I mean, you know me as far as like Bill. I mean, I'm not a big. I'm not a big like special effects. I'm more like really good storyline, a lot of dialogue, really interesting, cool camera angles and camera shots, and
Yes, those are good movies.
more indie creative style. I'm not big as like Iron Man.
Oh, I thought Iron
All
Man's it's a fun movie. I'll put it that way. The
yeah.
Iron Man movies have been fun. Then they did the other stuff where it's
And what's
Marvel,
the
like all these Marvel comic book
what's the
characters
one with
together. But
What's one with Will Smith where he's
actually, there's a Will Smith movie where Mike Patton actually did do some of the monster sounds,
no,
Legend or something.
but
What
no
the hell
who
was
what the hell's one with Will Smith where he's like the drunk
with it?
and all that, the superhero?
What?
Yeah, I remember he like didn't want to be one. He's all like
Will
an
Smith plays a
alcoholic,
superhero?
and he's a superhero. God, what was the hell? What the hell?
That doesn't sound familiar, dude. You're not thinking of the a different guy.
No, the one where Will Smith is a superhero, but he's like in the beginning, he like gave it up, and he's like total drunk and everything else. And then, God, what the hell?
I'm looking here.
Look up Will Smith movie.
Where is this videography thing?
It was like
Or
2009, 2008, somewhere like that.
I'm looking at the filmography and it's like, wait a minute. Usually they give me a big ass list. Let me scroll down.
Look up Will Smith superhero.
Man,
It's a really bitchin' movie.
let's see. What year did you say?
It's probably like 2008, 2009, 2010, somewhere in there. It was
Yeah,
when I was really
2008, 7 pounds, Hancock, I Am Legend.
Hancock.
That's what,
Hancock.
Hancock. Okay, I don't
Hancock.
think I've definitely not seen that one, but I
You've
Am
never seen
Legend.
Hancock?
I know for a
Yeah.
fact I Am Legend. I've seen that one, and
Right.
it's kind of like a post-apocalyptic kind of film.
No, I'm pretty sure.
Some of the soundtrack stuff with the
No, I'm
growling monsters and stuff in the background.
no, I'm almost positive.
Mike Patton actually did the monster sounds for a lot of
Yeah,
that
no,
stuff.
it's Hancock. Hancock. He's like a drunk and alcoholic,
Oh, I like those kind of movies.
and the city's been overrun. That but he's actually a superhero and can fly and
I like the description. Hancock is a superhero whose ill-considered behavior regularly causes damage to
right.
the millions.
Yeah, that's it.
He
You've never
changes
seen
when
that?
the person he saves helps him improve his public image. I don't think I've seen that one.
Oh God, dude, you gotta watch Hancock, dude. That is freaking the best movie ever. And then, have you ever seen the
Damn.
other one he did? There's one he did. Oh God, it's probably like 2011, 2012. But he's
I should
a
start writing down a list here because I'm gonna forget all these you're suggesting, dude.
yeah. But
Shit.
there's another one where he's a thief, and he has this ring of it that they're like pickpockets, they're like con artists, they're I forget it. I have it. It's probably around the same time, probably around 2011, 12.
Oh, I can watch it on the Amazon Prime, but I have to rent it for $2.99.
Yeah, you
Damn.
gotta watch Hancock. Hancock is
I'm cheap, man. I only watch the stuff that comes with my
Hancock is.
Prime subscription.
If you watch Will Smith, I mean, you know his. I mean, he's a really incredible actor in that. But Hancock, yeah, like you said, the description that totally identifies.
Yeah, that just sounds like what you were describing.
Yeah, he's like the town. He's a superhero, but everybody hates him.
Ill-considered behavior.
Yeah, because he's a drunk, he's an alcoholic, and he'll get pissed off and like pick up a car and like throw it against a building kind of thing because he's mad and
Oh
it's just
damn, he does have some skills, like superpower skills.
yeah, he doesn't
Well, it
feel.
does. I mean, he's a superhero, so
No, Hancock is yeah,
that would make
that's really.
sense.
But there's another one. God, I forget the name of it. It's newer than that. But yeah, he meets this girl.
With Will Smith?
Yeah, it's Will Smith. He meets this girl and he's talking to her and
Oh,
she's out there and she's like like a low budget sort of pickpocket and has some skills. And he meets her and like in the opening scene, he's talking to her and all of a sudden he's like he has her ring. Like, did you notice this is missing and that? But then he sort of takes her on as a apprentice and then introduces her to her his upper league of con artists.
hmm.
They con people, doing bets during like Super Bowls and that kind of stuff where
So, how old
they
do you think it is?
it's guys probably like this is back when I was first moved here and I was downloading like crazy. So somewhere between 2009 and 2012.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
he had one after Hancock in 2008 called 7 Pounds.
No, keep going up. It's other time.
Certainly not Men in Black 3. I know that's not it.
No, if you say the name, I'll know. Just like
After Earth,
no, keep going.
Anchorman 2. No, that can't be it. Winter's Tale,
No,
Focus.
focus. That's it.
Is that the one?
Yep.
In the midst of veteran con man Nicky's latest scheme, a woman from his past, now an accomplished femme fatale, shows up and throws his plans for a loop.
Yep. That's
That's the
it.
quick thing. Okay.
Yep. That's it. It wasn't. It's funny because I don't think
Huh.
Hancock or Focus were actually like a big blockbuster movie for him, but they're
Well,
more indie.
he's made plenty. I don't think he's hurting for cash.
Well, no, but those two are more like indie underground movies for him. I think they're. I mean, Men in Black that was great, and
Those can be some of the best, man.
the one he did with his son, the more dramatic role, and some of it. But yeah, Focus and Hancock, to me, I think those are some of the best films I've seen from him.
Right on.
And God, what is that other? Oh, it's that newer film, the one where they're all musicians or magicians, and they're all competing to do these bigger. Oh, ah, I just say, do you see me now? What's that the name of it?
You see me now. You seeing another Will Smith movie or something?
No, it's
A
not a Will
different, like
Smith
complete.
movie. It's not.
That sounds familiar. The magician thing.
Yeah,
Is it
yeah,
a heist? Like they're
yeah,
magicians, but they're pulling off a heist.
yeah. It's called. Isn't it called?
Yeah. What the hell did you
Morgan
say?
Freeman. Morgan Freeman's in it. I think it's called "Do You See Me Now."
Do you see me now? Let's see.
They had a second one. I don't think
Do
I've ever watched
you?
the second one.
They did.
They had a. I think they had a "Do You See Me Now" too.
There's one called "Do You See Me."
Do you see me?
No, no,
Well,
no.
look up
Oh,
Morgan.
this isn't the one you're thinking of, but I like it.
No, but
Emily
look
is
up.
being stalked by a rogue clown. He's everywhere, including her
Oh,
closet.
um, look up Morgan
You know
Freeman.
that's a good one, dude. Just
Look up Morgan. Look up Morgan Freeman.
one of the best movies Morgan Freeman has ever been in is one of my favorite movies, and that would be um, that Clint Eastwood with The Unforgiven. I can't do it, Will. I can't do it.
Oh no, but there's another the one where he robs the gallery. Have you ever seen that one? He's in it with that guy from like the White Picket Fences. That actor.
I don't
That's
know
kind of
anything about white picket fences.
well, it's kind of a comedy because he they all like
Tell Lucy.
they all work at a museum and that's been shut down and that, but they all have their favorite artists and that. So they
Well, it does say that he was in Now You See Me.
yeah, I think that's it. Now you see me.
I must have had a little word mixed up there when I was looking at that other one. Yeah, an FBI agent and an Interpol detective track a team of illusionists who pull
Right.
off a bank heist. Who pull
Oh
off bank heists during their performances and reward their
yeah,
audiences
yeah.
with money.
That
I
you've
have
never
I
seen
have
that
seen
movie?
that one. I have seen
That
that one.
one.
That one's cool.
Yeah, that one's
Yeah,
really good.
I do like that
What
one.
was that like 2015 or something?
Let's see. 2013.
13.
Yeah, that was a good one. That had a
You,
good plot. It was well
you've
done.
seen that one?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
And look up his filmography and I can tell you the other one. It's called the
I've
something
got it in front of me right now.
I think it's called the Maiden Heist or
The
something like that.
Maiden Heist. Do you have a time frame?
Probably around the same time period.
Okay, where the heck was that? Okay, so 2013. Oh, it must the Lego movie. That's probably what it was.
No,
No, okay.
no. Keep
All right.
looking.
Well, but before or after? Now you
Uh,
see me.
Probably before.
Before. All right. Well, right around the last few movies he did there, there's one called Oblivion.
No,
Olympus Has Fallen.
no,
The Dark Knight Rises.
no.
Yeah, some of these just they don't sound right. The magic of Belle Isle.
No.
Probably not Dolphin Tail.
No.
I sound like a pronounced tail weird, but dolphin tail. Not like a tail like on a animal, but Tale like a story.
Might be earlier. I say it might be all the way down to like
Conan the Barbarian, Red.
no, it's before Red.
Before Red, okay, that's good. Next one down from Red is a TV series documentary, apparently. 30 for 30. Invictus, that's the next movie from 2009. Oh, here we go. If it has anything to do with burglary or heists or anything, there's one called The Maiden Heist.
That's what I just said. The Maiden Heist.
Oh, okay, there you go. The Maiden
So I do know
Heist.
it.
2009.
Yeah, the Maiden
What's
Heist.
that?
You got to watch that one. It's
Oh,
him,
that's got a good. It's got Christopher Walken in it, man.
Christopher Walken. See, he's the one from the
Christopher
White Picket
Walken
Fence.
kicks ass, dude. I like
White
Christopher
Picket
Walken.
Fences. That's him. One from White Picket Fence.
And now I have to click on him to remember the name of that one movie. It's the Vietnam movie where he gets all hooked up on the junk and he's playing Russian roulette. I think it's the one where that line.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
there
but
it
I
is.
had it
The
right.
Deer Hunter.
I had it right.
The
I said
Deer
Maiden
Hunter,
Heist.
man. That's a bitchin' movie.
Yeah, the Maiden Heist. Yeah, you gotta. That one's a really good movie.
Didn't the Deer Hunter also have Marlon Brando in it? Wasn't he the?
We have Deer Hunter's way older, but no, I'm telling you more
Yeah,
modern.
but it's a great movie.
I'm talking about more modern underground. But yeah, Maiden Heist. That's the one. The other one you got to see is Midnight Express.
I'm totally wrong about. No, that didn't. Is that the one that I'm thinking of?
Now you got to watch.
Yeah,
Have
the,
you ever
the
seen-
Deer Hunter is definitely the one with that crazy scene
Yeah,
where he's
that, that's way
doing the
like that's like
Russian
80s. That's
roulette.
way old. The other
What the
one
hell
is
is that other like war movie with Marlon Brando that I'm thinking of?
I'm trying to give you ones you
Oh,
haven't seen. All right,
no, but now I have to find out, dude. I'm sure I would bet money it was Marlon Brando that played in
look
one of
up.
these things that I'm thinking of. Oh, Apocalypse Now. It's like the first thing
Oh,
that comes up when
yeah,
you
but
start typing his name. That's the other war movie
those
I
are
was
way
thinking
old.
of with Marlon
Those,
Brando.
those, I'm trying to give you stuff you haven't seen. Look
Yeah,
up
but but all those I'm mentioning are great movies, man.
right, but look up
Apocalypse Now, awesome.
Midnight Express.
Oh, Midnight Express. I know, dude. Is that the one with the Turkish prison?
No, no, no. It's actually the movie's based off a play. It's
Well, it's a
actually
19. The Midnight Express is from 1978, though.
no, 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 no. This one's Midnight Express. It's actually directed
Yeah,
by
see, I'm right. No, Midnight Express. Billy Hayes, an American college student, is caught smuggling drugs out of Turkey and thrown into prison.
no, no. This is one called no. It's called Midnight Express. It's actually directed by Tommy Lee Jones, and it's Tommy Lee Jones and
It's another great actor, I would have to admit.
no, it's Tommy Lee Jones and who's the one from Pulp Fiction, the black guy. I always get him mixed up with
Oh.
Morgan Freeman. Um,
Why do I want to say something Jackson?
there you go, Samuel Jackson.
Samuel
It's
Jackson. I was thinking Elliot, but yes, Samuel Jackson.
it's Samuel Jackson and Tommy Lee Jones. Tommy Lee Jones, I think he directed it. It's based off a play. It all takes place in one apartment. And Tommy Lee Jones' character was trying to commit suicide, jumping on the railroad track, the train, the Midnight Express.
The
And
Horseman.
Samuel Jackson's character catches him and saves him and takes him back to his apartment. And they have this whole conversation about God and the Bible and the meaning of life, and it's all just most it's just them, a lot of it sitting across from each other on a table, and just the dialogue and their whole conversations, and it's
Hmm.
based off a, a one scene play, but
I'll be damned.
it's called Midnight Express. I'm almost sure same name as the other movie, but yeah. But look
But you're
up,
sure it's Samuel Jackson or Tommy Lee Jones that directed it?
yeah, type him in.
Okay, because he's only got at least on the IMDb Internet Movie Database. He's got a couple of TV movies and then two movies that he's. How about Three Burials?
It had two different titles, but the one I found under was called Midnight Express. But it had something else. But look up movies directed by Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah, that's what I am. That's what I'm saying. Like it says he's credited for four things. Two of them are TV series, and two are movies.
And where are the two movies?
The Horseman, and the other one is Three Burials.
We'll look up Tommy Lee Jones, Samuel Jackson movies. It had a different title. I don't know. I got off Pirate Bay, and I think
If you're sure it's Samuel Jackson, I'll go with that. I'll do Samuel Jackson.
and Tommy Lee Jones
And
movie. They might have had to change the title because the title is the same as a movie and it was a play. But I got it under, or found it under Midnight Express. But I remember there was something about parentheses, somebody saying movie title was, they changed it to, had to change it to something else. But I know the movie. I mean,
uh,
they're,
uh,
because you know how both of them are. And you know how Samuel Jackson with his dialogue and the way he can present dialogue, but it's two men contemplating the meaning of God. I think it was what they said in the description about it. Because Samuel L. Jackson, the apartment he lives in is it's like a crack house and whores in the apartment. And, but I do know it was based off a play that was on Broadway. That was all
how
set.
about the Sunset Limited?
There you go. That's probably the other title for it. The Sunset Limited.
Okay.
I
Actually, it
think.
says a 2011 American television film.
Hmm, might have been.
Yeah,
I got off the pirate, so it might have been a TV.
and yeah.
The Sunset Limited. Yeah, but its other title was The Midnight Express because the train he tried to commit suicide was in front of the Midnight Express. But I guess that's the Midnight Express is the movie title for that one you were talking.
Well,
That's
they
why.
did star in another movie called Rules of Engagement.
No, that's the one. The one you said, the Sunset one. That's it.
Okay, all right.
Look up the description of that.
All right. Let me. The movie database has better little quick details. Oh, what the hell is this shit? God damn. The Sunset
Sunset Express
Limited.
or Sunset Limited.
Yeah, 2011. Through a chance encounter, two men of opposing ideologies deliberate spiritual, philosophical, and profound matters in a New York City apartment.
That's it.
That's definitely it.
Yeah, but the other
Oh,
the
I can watch that one, man.
yeah the running
Without
title was
I don't have to pay jack crap, man.
yeah
I
the
have that Amazon Prime thing. I could watch that right
yeah
now.
the running title was The Midnight Express because
Hmm.
that's yeah the men of two conflicting because Samuel L. Jackson the Bible thumping guy and Tommy Lee's not and he
Okay.
saved his life. He was trying to commit suicide and he
Well,
brings back
all right.
apartment.
Maybe there is a different one called The Midnight Express, and not that one I was thinking of. Because the one I mentioned was it's just Midnight Express. There's not a the in front of it.
Yeah, I don't know, but I
That
know when
yeah.
I know when I downloaded it, it kind of had two different titles. It had like I think it said Midnight Express, and then parentheses it said also known as Sunset whatever thing. Yeah, because I got like a boot. I think I got it before it was, it was a copy of it. Or
Yeah. I think whatever the title is. It's probably the Sunset one you're talking
yeah,
about
it's a Sunset.
with some other name. So
Yeah, that's
I
it.
did I did just look up the Midnight Express, and it's
Yeah,
apparently a
no, it's a
it's
Sunset.
apparently a 1924 silent romantic film
Yeah,
directed by
but no,
George
the
W. Hill.
Sunset Limited. You can get it for
Okay.
free, dude. You gotta watch that. I mean,
Yeah, I might do. I don't know if I've seen that, but I've always liked Tommy Lee Jones movies.
yeah,
He can do all kinds of stuff. I mean, I think he's pretty
yeah,
much
and
like
he
an
directed.
an actual trained actor. Went to
He
acting
he
school and all that stuff.
he directed it. But if you look up that title and you put like Broadway play or something, the original play will show up too.
Oh
Because
man,
it was based off. They turned it into a movie, but it was based off of a play that I'm pretty sure was a pretty big hit play on Broadway in that for years called The Sunset Limited, and it's all based. The whole movie is shot in the one apartment. There's no other anywhere else it's filmed. All filmed in that one apartment, and it's just strictly their dialogue, conflicting ideologies about God, Bible.
well heck, that probably keeps the cost down.
Oh, but
Two actors in one place instead of having a whole bunch of
but
people.
what I said is the dialogue. I mean, just those two. I mean, those two characters, actors, how well they can.
Oh yeah, they're both good at what they do.
Yeah, just conversation. I mean, no action, no like, just them debating between them two selves.
Well, I'm
And the
intrigued.
dialogue.
Okay, I'm gonna just sort of keep this little tab open. I'll probably end up watching that one tonight.
Yeah, I would say watch this. It's not that long. It's just
Oh
like,
my god, it's getting so late. It's 11, almost 12 o'clock. Jeez.
isn't it
Funny
like?
how what was it like a week or so ago? It would have been 12:47.
I know I'm 3 hours in and live now. Isn't that movie? It's only like what, hour and a half long, hour and 45 minutes, something like that.
It ought to say so. Yeah, hour and 31 minutes.
Yeah, that's like
That's
that.
including the
It's
intro and credits, I'm sure. So
yeah, well, because it's based off a play. Oh my
yeah,
god! Oh my god! Really? Did you
somebody
see
else
this?
coming in.
Did you see this?
Holy Jesus! Believe. Oh my gosh.
Really? I didn't even see her come in.
Well, hello, God loves me. How are you?
It said it was from 11 minutes ago. I didn't even notice.
I haven't
Really,
been paying
GLM, you
attention to
came
the
in here.
chat. Nobody was chiming in, so kind of wasn't paying any attention.
GLM actually came in here. I have no qualms against you if you're still here. Last time I talked to you,
I, what does that mean? Her eyes are looking,
well, I have no idea, but
or
last time I talked
somebody's
to her,
watching. I don't know.
she said she was unsubscribing from me and whatever. So I'm really shocked. Actually,
Last time I was on her
talk.
channel, I just chimed in because nobody else was hanging out. Like you weren't live, and I was, yeah, what the heck? I'll go there, and I chatted a little bit. And I think I got booted though, or muted or something. I don't know. At some point, I'm like,
No,
wait a
I
minute.
didn't. I mean, I didn't notice it. You didn't notice it, but it's 11:49 now, and it's 11:37. So I don't know if she's still here, but I wasn't ignoring you intentionally. I just
Yeah,
we were in movie conversation. I didn't notice the comment show up, but
I,
thank you
I
so much.
wasn't watching the chat at all.
Yeah,
So
thank you for coming in. I mean, like I said, I you can come anytime you want, GLM, and you can come back on my panel. I have I have absolutely nothing at all. So,
all is good.
like I said, I don't know if she's still here. It said four for a little while, now it's on the three. So I don't know. Maybe she showed up and we didn't notice it and thought we were ignoring her. If I would have seen it right away, I definitely said what I just said. No. So
If I had the dual monitor setup, man, I'd be able to do that. Just keep this open, then do my searching on another monitor, and I could always like keep track.
yeah, no, I'm shocked right now that I looked down and I
Oh
saw her
well.
in. I was just like, because she said she just owned me, and I have nothing against her. So we'll just leave it at that. Like
Fair enough.
she she checked in. Maybe she'll come back in again, and I don't know, join us on the panel or still be my friend. I don't know, but
Be my friend.
yeah, I mean, I said nothing,
I will
nothing.
admit it's not fun. Like you go to different channels and join these lives, and then you get like some of the stuff that goes on. It's like, okay, it's just
Yeah,
YouTube. Come on,
and I have, yeah, I
we can
said,
all get along. We can't take it too seriously, and
well, no, that's just what I
you
said.
know. But if he, but if it gets serious in a low, like I don't know,
On my
it's
side
just
of it,
like, come on now, really?
I had never had. She did what she did to me in the comment in that I went. She was on the panel and she left, and she left some comments that for some reason she thought I didn't like her or wasn't respecting her, and I was shocked. But I'm sorry, I don't mean to be that way. You're always fun here. We have fun. Like I never saw it that way, and
I
this is the first
wouldn't worry
time.
about
This
it
is the
too
first
much.
time she's ever. This is the first time she's been back. This is the first time she's actually left any sort of comment in my life since then, and that was like a little bit before Halloween. So it's been like a couple weeks.
I do
So
know she was stoked because she reached the 4,000 hour thing.
yeah, she's probably been monetizing stuff.
Yeah, yeah, that
But
just
yeah,
happened recently, so I think she was pretty stoked about that. I'm pretty sure.
yeah, no, I'm
It's
really
like,
glad
ooh,
she.
like right on. I mean, if
I
you can
said
get monetized after doing that, that's got to be a cool kind of thing.
yeah, like I said, I don't know if she's still here. She's still in the background. She hasn't left no like comment. That was they said we didn't notice it when it came in. I didn't notice it when it came in until just now. I looked at it and went, oh my god, really? But on my end, nothing there. Like I said,
Well, it
if you
says
in the
three
background,
watching.
yeah, but
Are
it
you
said
when it says the number of people watching? Are you included as one of the people?
no. I
Or
think it's. I'm pretty sure it's independent
oh,
of.
it just popped up to four. Is that because I just joined again on
No, I
YouTube?
think the three is independent of people on the panel because I've had six people and it said two people watching. So I don't think it
Okay.
includes the panel. I've had four
No, but I
people in
mean,
one.
independent, even if you're just doing a regular live, not using uh,
No, I
StreamYard.
think no, I think right now when it says a four, it's four plus us. So there's two of us here, but there's four people watching. You're not included, and
I
I'm
should be. No, I'm probably included because I just reopened the live YouTube thing to look at the chat and
well,
see how
yeah.
many people are on
Yeah,
here.
if you go through YouTube, it'll probably show you. But if you just go through StreamYard, it'll drop back down to three.
If you're just sitting on StreamYard and you don't even have YouTube open, that
Yeah,
obviously that wouldn't
yeah.
count.
Like if you're just if you're not on YouTube, you're on StreamYard, and it says three people watching me and me, not one person because we're two and three. So I'm pretty sure that's because I said I've had six people in here or four people in here, and it said one person watching. So I'm like, well, obviously it's including the four of us because it would say five,
How
and it
many
only
how
says
many
five.
did you get up to tonight?
When I first went in, I think of like seven or eight, nine,
Oh,
but it's been sitting around four or five since then.
and then they start. Then after I joined in here, they started dropping like flies.
No, for a while it was just me and one person, and I was on here going. I had two people for a while, and like nobody was chatting and nobody was saying anything, and I was kind of like, "All right, guys, this is ridiculous. Who's watching me? Like, why the hell are you watching me when nobody's commenting?" And I was kind of like getting sort of upset, going, "Dude, why are you guys here if you're not even like talking to me? I mean, am I? You just watching me like get frustrated, wonder why nobody's talking to me while I'm here?" Well, yeah,
Hey,
and then
do you want to hear about Bill's story?
who? What?
I'm being very cryptic. It's Bill's story, man. It's the first one.
I don't know. I was actually getting ready to shut down.
I don't think these get handed out frequently like the Mormons do. But it is a blue book. I think it's called The Book. I have one. It was given to me by a friend.
No, I'm actually getting ready to shut this one down right there. I've been on long enough. It's already been 3.5 hours.
And I'm kind of curious. How does Bill's story actually start? Let's see.
It's already been 3.5 hours, and
I'm gonna find the opening line.
we had a lot of
Opening
fun talking.
Bill's story. War fever ran high in the New England town to which we knew.
No religion or politics on my show. Remember?
And I said that wrong. Which we knew, like NEW. Then it's a comma, so it's like which we knew young officers from Plattsburgh were assigned, and we were flattered when the first citizens took us to their homes, making us feel heroic. And that's all I will say. But if you have the fourth edition and you start reading Bill's story, that's what you're going to find.
Okay, and on that note, guys. All right, right to bear.
It's just it's for those who want to help themselves.
Yeah. All right,
And
right
you
to
have to
bear.
make the choice to do it, and some people like use that as like some guidance. It helps them stop drinking apparently. And you
All
go
right.
through some steps. That's where that comes from. I have the book,
Okay.
but I'm not going to any meetings or anything like that.
Okay, right to bear. Oh, oh, I'm gonna be shutting down the stream now.
Well, okay.
Thank you for
I
coming
guess
in.
I'm gonna watch the Sunset Limited then.
Yes, I'm telling you, you'll be very.
And I need to get used to staying up too.
Yeah,
My
no.
my motorcycle thing. I had the interview. That didn't go too well.
Oh well.
Kind of got shot down. So I'm taking that grocery store job. It's a
Yeah,
paycheck, and I need it.
exactly. So do I.
And I can walk there.
I may have to start looking.
It's like literally like about 1 mile down the road.
Yeah,
It's like absolutely zero commute, man. That's like the biggest thing. I'm thinking, hell yeah, no commute. Don't have to pay for gas. Get a 10% discount on groceries. Get a
there you
regular
go.
paycheck, regular hours. Get a little benefit stuff. Like maybe I can go get like a little health check and
There you
tell them
go.
if I'm like actually doing okay, or if I've got like some hidden issues going on in with my liver or something,
Yeah. All
or
right, man. Thanks so
or
much
maybe
for
they'll
coming
tell me, "Wow, man, your cholesterol is like really high.
in.
We need to do something about that, buddy." If they tell me that, I'll tell you this: I'll work on it on diet. I won't be taking any of their stupid blood thinner meds or anything like that. But I have a pretty good feeling that if I do get an actual check, they're gonna be like, I don't know, keep
You
doing
could be a
whatever the
fan.
hell it is you're doing. You're fine, dude.
Yep. All right, man. I'll talk to you on. I don't think I'm doing anything. So come in on Tuesday. Hang out.
Well, hey, just out of curiosity, I have a phone number that you called me from that first time when we were coordinating a long
Yeah.
time ago. Is that like a? I mean, if I still have it, is that a decent number to call you if I wanted to?
Yeah. That's actually
I mean,
this my that's the home line. That's the one.
oh,
I
okay,
don't even
all right,
I don't even know the
right on.
phone number of this cell phone, and I never have it.
Okay, so
At
that's what
least
I have. I have that number is basically a number to
it's
call you if I wanted to.
yeah. It's probably the three eight
Okay.
four.
Yeah, it's 838. I'm not going to give the whole thing. Whatever the prefix is,
Wait,
I don't
what
have it
is
in
it?
front of me.
Which one is it?
Hold on.
Is it 384?
No, no, it was 831 something.
Well, no, I know
Hold on.
841, but the first three after that, the
Yeah, let me find it.
it's 384. That's
I don't do this phone stuff all that much.
when
So you're in
I don't know. I
you're in
think I gave
here.
you my home phone,
That's
not
probably what
myself.
it is. Search 831. 384.
Yeah, it's that one.
Okay, cool. Right
Yeah,
on, dude.
ends in 74, right?
Yeah, I just closed it, but yeah, I think that's what I saw.
Yeah, that's the landline. That's the one that'll go to. This one you can leave a message, or my mom will answer, or yeah.
Okay, cool. That
Cell
works.
phone is it's always off,
If your
or
mom answers, I'll be very polite and nice. I
yeah.
normally am anyway.
And almost everybody else that calls, she answers when I when they go, "Oh, I called your house. Was that your wife?" I went, "No, that was my."
My mom.
Yeah,
Oh,
they always.
okay.
I've had three different people they called when I was like on the way to meet him, and they didn't know if I was on my way, and they called him, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I called your house, and was that your wife that answered?" I'm like, "No, that was my. I live at home."
Hey, it's all good, man.
I know.
When
All right,
family
man.
helps out and all that kind of stuff, and you can do that,
Yeah,
especially in that area. Like, why not? Oh,
yeah.
it's
All right,
cool.
man. I'll see you on Tuesday because I
Oh yeah,
try
yeah,
not to
that's
do
right.
anything on Monday.
We got to
Monday.
deal with the grays on Tuesday.
Yep, that'll be fun. All right, man, and thank you for everybody else that's
All
been in
right,
here and evidently now watching. But next
all
time
right.
I'll be live is tonight. No panel. We have fun. Oh, no, I don't think I am. But we already knew a panel sometime for Are You Smart than a Fifth Grader? Maybe on Wednesday. We'll talk about that on Tuesday. But
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Well,
Yeah.
thanks for chatting with me, man. I'm glad I was
Thank
able to
you for
join you
coming
this
on. You're the only
evening.
one that came
Yeah,
on. But
yeah, whatever works. I enjoyed the chat.
yeah, it was
Talk,
fun.
yeah,
We got good movie talk. Look now where I'm
yeah.
working.
And like you said, you gave me the movie suggestion. I am gonna just probably get off of here and start watching that movie.
Yeah, watch that movie.
So,
You'll like it. I'm telling you. I told you some others that you were like kind of with, but that's a good one
all right,
with
I'll check it
really good
out.
acting. All right, see you later, man,
All right, take care.
and see
See ya.
everybody else Tuesday nights, 8 p.m. Tuesday night hangouts. Thank you guys. I'm out.